Activated.
Activated.
You watch
Yeah, so put yourselves wherever you would want on boat.
On boat, large.
Oh, wait, I have access. But I have
it's
access
not
to this
a
map.
flag, honestly.
Yeah. On your character sheet in the top right corner above your HP, there should be a little play button.
Yo, this is new from the last time that I used this website.
Yeah, they've had it for a little while now.
I'm headed back up to the room, and I will move him when I get there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
Dude, I'm on the second floor. I have to go down the hall to the elevator, downstairs, outside, smoke, go back up.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of walking for an old fat white guy.
I feel that.
Yeah, I heard.
Stop being fat.
You know what? I like how you chose. You chose the only thing that I can change in my life.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Not being an old fucker. No.
No, you can't get young.
I mean, it'd probably be easier to stop being white than to stop being old.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I mean, if we were ranking it, yeah.
On the tier list for sure.
For sure. I just went with the number one out. No. Easy pick.
I try to keep up with you kids, but then I wake up in the morning and my back tells me no.
Us kids.
You kids. Hannah knows what I'm talking about.
You're crazy, dude.
Oh yes, everyone take a corner away from each other. Antisocial for everybody.
I mean, how many people on this boat have a positive charisma score?
I do.
I mean, no one can have a negative one based off of how we set up D&D.
Yeah.
I have a +1 to charisma.
Exactly.
It's either a plus or it's a 0.
We had a charisma.
Oh, y'all do
character.
the no negatives too.
Uh-huh. Anything that's under a 10, make it a 10.
Very antisocial.
I don't know you all that well.
All right.
That's just it. I really don't know you folks. Once I get to know you a little better.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the introduction.
How do you change your thing?
What do you mean?
On
Oh, I
the
can't do it on my iPad.
yeah, on the character sheet, you would have to upload it.
Yeah.
That's right. And I don't have any of that shit on here. I have to wait till I get back home.
Alright. So, you've been on a vacation on a fishing boat for the last few weeks to get away from everything and clear your head. It's been a pleasant enough time. The crew have accepted you as one of their own, the weather has been fantastic, and the fish have been aplenty, leaving you with a lot of free time to enjoy the sea and sun while you sail around. Today, the captain and ship's crew are having an important meeting with a potential buyer on an island in the distance. You don't see the point in hanging around for haggling over piles of mostly dead fish, so this leaves you to fill your day off of the ship. As you get into your boat, you spot a building on the coast. You see something shifting beneath the surface of the water underneath you. Roll a perception check.
I'm good at those.
And would you be able to give me game log, please?
That's
There you go.
7.
Thank you.
17. Oh.
Let me go through everyone here really quick. So,
8.
Erigin, Aki, Precious Jewel, and... Or no, wait, is it? Yeah. Precious Jewel and Calypso all succeed. Awesome. Will and Bartholomew, I'll give you yours first. A hint of scales glitter in the sunlight. Maybe some fish. The rest of you, there appears to be a rather large sea monster sleeping underneath your boat.
Oh.
Great.
That's fun.
Hmm.
Good news, friends. I believe I detect a school of fish directly underneath the boat.
I don't think those are fish, my friend.
He's already got his bow out, so I can not this again.
Are we rearing up for a fight?
Not what again?
Where are the
What I do?
where are the stairs like down to the bottom part of the ship?
What?
Like to like where the rest of the crew themselves you said they were gonna be. Where is that in relation to the ship?
Behind.
Behind what?
Like, where the rest of the crew is to the, like, off to the rear of the boat. They're all on the island with the captain. You're on a separate ship at this moment.
Oh, okay. Kind of like glancing back towards the other ship.
As it's like slowly becoming smaller on the horizon.
Will is mesmerized by this school of fish that is under the boat.
Natural 20 to a nature check. See what kind of if he can recognize things.
Bro, you want to get out from your kitchen and speak a little louder?
All right.
Listen, okay, if anybody's talking from a garage, it's reserved for you.
No, it
Okay.
literally was you just then.
I know,
Thank you.
because I had my mic turned down because I was in the room with Lily, and I don't want to poke her in the eye with a freaking
Good point.
microphone. Natural 20 for a 27 for a nature check to see if I can recognize this thing.
It is just a large dark mass under the water. You can't make anything out.
Okay. That was worth a shot.
Let this be a lesson. Sometimes a natural 20 isn't going to give you what you expect.
Hey,
Well,
you know
we
what?
know.
Especially when
It's
you
Buzz has done that to me
Alright.
before.
DM stepdaddy giving us life lessons.
Learned the
you
hard
always have
way.
something to learn.
Ergin's gonna slowly move towards the center of the boat, away from the side.
Okay.
Damn it.
The same.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Cat, this black cat with a plague doctor mask.
Is there anyone that wants to do anything, or do you want to just keep sailing on?
So you mean to tell me there's a sea monster directly beneath us?
Hey, maybe we should. Hey, one of y'all over there closer to the steering wheel. Maybe y'all should turn the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Well, don't be so hasty. If we
we don't
Move
want
the
to
boat
wake it
to-
up.
move the boat too erratically, we could disturb the creature.
Smart idea. Smart idea. I didn't think of that. Good point. Good point.
As long as we leave it alone, it should leave us alone.
Alright. As I put my gauntlets on, let's just stay along. Let's just see what's Let's just see how this goes.
Is it like constantly kind of following us, or does it like stick around for a while then leave?
It's just there underneath of you at that moment.
Okay.
Are we
That's
at
what- that-
anchor, or are we actually
No,
like
you're
sailing?
you're openly sailing, but in this current moment, there is a rather large sea monster sleeping underneath your boat.
Oh, it's sleeping?
Yeah, is there anything that y'all want to do, or do you wish to just sail on?
Not disturb it.
Well, it would be unwise to
Let's not
venture too
provoke it.
far. Well, yes,
After
that
the
as
month
well.
I've had, I'd rather save the fight for a different day.
Honestly, I agree with him.
I want to smash it.
What?
I
Get a load
wanna,
of,
I wanna
get a
smash
load of
it.
this guy. This guy wants to just go in.
Well, on the one hand,
You're serious, my friend. I like that.
not disturbing the creature probably makes the rest of this trip out on the water easier. But if we leave it unattended without warning our compatriots on the shore, it could cause trouble for them later on. So provoking it and dealing with it now it isn't the least wise course of action.
Okay, so we wait for them to come back, and if it attacks them, then we smash it.
If it attacks, we
Exactly.
Okay.
Sounds alright with me, y'all.
But what do we do if we leave the area and then it awakens and attacks? We were
defend
planning to go a bit-
ourselves, That's
No, I
it's
mean,
just how it rolls.
it attacks the fishermen we've been sailing with. I was under the impression we were taking the boat quite a ways away from them for the day.
Either way, and Urgent kind of like does the neck crack thing. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Listen, I'll just stand here by the steering wheel, see if anything happens. Alright?
I will not encourage or discourage anyone.
I'm not gonna steer it, I'm just being cautious.
Urgent's kind of leaning on the crate that's next to him. Bow in hand at the ready, arrow notch, kind of looking at the sky like, even on vacation, huh? Like he just seemed really tired of dealing with shit.
Send a waywardly look towards you as if your soul or spirit is injured or tired, and then I just kind of shake my head for a minute. It was like, no.
Alright, what's the plan?
It sounds as though we are going to keep sailing.
I think that was the consensus.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I didn't have a map available for a beach, so I'm just gonna leave it as the ship for now. It's not really a big deal. You finally make your way to the beach. It's quite a lovely sight. After weeks of seeing nothing but water and Seawater Sam's collection of old boots, gold sand and clear sparkling water with sparse trees filled with coconuts stretching above your head. Or, it would be a lovely sight, if not for the corpse laying in the sand in front of the tavern you had spotted earlier. The mermaid's tail, a sign next to the tavern, informs you. There doesn't appear to be anything else around this area. The island is rather bare-looking, and there are other boats nearby that you assume other people have used to get here.
Can I examine the body to try and find a time, like
Anyone
estimate
that
the time of
anyone that wants to investigate the body, give me an investigation check.
Got it.
Can I use medicine to determine when he died?
Over the table, it does not give me that information.
Dirty 20.
17.
Well, shit. Not what I
natural
thought I'd
guilty.
see on vacation.
William is not smart.
For a
Alright.
result of 30.
So
Is he natural
You have
20,
to
you
keep
said?
it to...
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta-
You all get bits of this information, but I'm just going to give the full dump because of the fact that Bartholomew got natural 20. The body is a middle-aged man with a fluffy white shirt. His eyes are completely black, iris and pupil and sclera and all. He seems to have been stabbed multiple times. As you take a closer look at the body, though, you notice that there are also shards of ice on his clothes, despite the warm weather. You will all divide amongst yourselves one dead fish, a potion of healing, an alchemy jug, and a necklace with a mushroom-shaped pendant.
Do you want the healer to take the potion?
Yeah.
Alright. Take the potion of healing.
I'll take the necklace.
What was the jug you said? It was an alchemist jug?
Yeah, an alchemy jug.
Yeah.
I'll pocket that.
There's just a regular potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Does anyone want this dead fish?
I think you got. That's all yours, mate.
Go for it, my good man.
How old is it?
I'm gonna send the thing over to Escanor. He can read it for you all.
God.
I don't like the sound of that.
I also don't like the sound of that.
Nope.
I'm trying not to give into my cat-like nature, just enjoy fish significantly.
A deceased fish. It is a wondrous item of common nature. It has not yet begun to smell, but it will soon, I am sure. I'm not sure what you expected. Consuming this magic item will result in disadvantage on all constitution-related rolls for 1 hour.
I'm glad I decided not to want to eat it.
Because it'll make your breath stinky.
Oh, fuck's sake, you smell.
I'm immune to poison and diseases.
I'm gonna pick it up. It's a snack for later. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Ew, don't eat
Snack
that.
for later.
I would recommend not eating that.
Was it
I
at
don't
least
think that's a very smart choice, my friend.
was it at least wrapped in like paper? Anything,
Nope.
or was it just loose fish?
No, you see him. You see him dusting the sand off of the fish as he puts it in his bag.
That's fucking putrid. Oh.
Dude, you furious for real. I see how you are, my friend.
Jewel just fucking shakes her head.
Ooh.
Right then, shall we? Well, actually, DM, could I take one look at the shards of ice to determine if they are arcane in nature?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would I be able to roll Arcana for that?
Yes, sir.
Natural 1.
Let me try.
No clue.
23.
Curious ice.
Yes.
God damn, bro. I have a plus 12. Oh, sweet. I got it.
Yes, it is magical ice.
Wow,
You
thanks.
You said his eyes were pitch black?
Yup.
That's not natural.
I really want to medicine it to see what caused that, but like, I've been told over the team no.
No.
Well, we could always ask inside the tavern. Maybe somebody else in there saw something.
Yes, I'm quite tired of the boat anyway.
So
Like,
we
let's
stumble
go and
upon a
get
dead
nice
body
drink.
in
The way
front of
this
a
guy's eyes
tavern,
are
and
black,
we
you
just
know you
fucking
couldn't
take
see
his
it
shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm just making sure I understood this
Well,
correctly.
he's not gonna use this holy devotion. It's way past his time.
And besides, if from how long this man has been out here, presumably the local guard have collected whatever evidence they're going to.
Alright, let's
gonna walk
let's
inside the tavern.
let's carry on before we get suspicion.
All right.
Gonna be suspicious.
Oh my god.
Can't be crying around a dead body so long. Too many punches.
Damn it, Pisagi.
All right.
Oh my god.
You push
Fucking
open
Mike
the
Tyson
surprisingly
ass.
heavy double doors, and before you get the chance to do literally anything else, a human woman with ginger hair and a gecko sitting on her head grabs at... Who would be first going in?
I think I would. Considering I was literally.
Yeah, I'd be right behind.
Yeah. So then this woman grabs a hold of your elbow, Jewel, and beams at you. Oh, investigator, you're finally here, she announces to the rest of the room, leans in, and goes, go with it, elbowing you very unsubtly. She steers you back towards the doorway, out of earshot, and begins to speak to you in a low voice. I told them I'd called an inspector to sort out the situation outside, she says, jerking her head to where you can see a very large vulture sitting on top of the corpse now. They don't realize that it's impossible to get a message out of this place. Hurry it up, Aaron, the man behind the bar calls, scowling. Okay, so here's the problem, she says, leaning in close to you. The gecko on her head blinks at you sluggishly. Someone killed Marcus. We were the only people on the island before you arrived, so it had to be one of us. But everyone insists that they didn't do it, and none of us can leave until we solve the mystery. If you can fix this for me so I can go home to my brother, I'll give you Marcus's treasure chest. It's full of gemstones, all worth thousands of gold. Please, I'm begging you. She beams and steps out of your personal space, her feathery earrings jingling gently. You can now see the rest of the tavern's main room, a large, empty-looking space. Across from you is a wide bar with shelves upon shelves of goods behind it, as well as a man with a goatee and an unimpressed expression, the bartender, you assume. Further in the room, you can see a few rickety-looking tables made of driftwood. There appear to be a few other doorways off to the sides and back of the room as well. Welcome to the Mermaid's Tail Tavern.
That entire time, like, Fur was standing a little bit on end as she was just doing that, and then as she backed away, like, the ears twitch a little bit, just being like, now that she's got personal space again. And almost unfazed, kind of, other than that, kind of unfazed, kind of looks over. So who was the one who found him first?
Let me find all that information for you. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I have to go to the other thing.
Hold on. There's... There we go.
She starts like trying to like parse through her own mind and goes, I didn't see anyone leave through the front of the tavern, which makes me suspect that it was someone who went out the back. Only a few people have access to the back rooms, and the bartender's the first one to come to mind.
Walks over. Excuse me.
Just really quickly. Turn this down a scotch. There we go. A heavily mustached, older bald human with a goatee streaked gray and a scowl on his face. A constant aura of displeasure follows him. You walk up to him, you say, "Excuse me," you said?
Yes.
He just goes,
Can you tell me who found the corpse of that person outside first?
Well, can't say I feel sorry to see him gone. I found the body.
Do you know them?
Him wouldn't even pay me for my work.
So he'd been drinking from the bar?
Yeah.
What an interesting way to phrase that.
How often would he come in?
As often as anyone else here.
Like, let's go. Can't really see behind the mask, but eyes squint a little bit. Not really answering your question. When did you find the body?
Well, I went out there, and when I was out there, I noticed the area was covered in mist. Ain't no mist around these parts. Looked like someone used magic to cover their tracks. I'd say it was about a few hours ago.
And the eyes? What about that?
Ice?
There's ice on the body.
Yeah.
I didn't really get too close of a look. I started to see something in the mist, noticed it was a body, came back inside.
What did you
Can't
do?
blame him.
As you ask that question, Aaron comes back over. Where the fuck was it?
Over there.
No, I'm looking for a specific thing. I'm sorry.
In response to what?
In response to me asking what did he do when he came back in.
Yeah. Aaron walks over because obviously she's been eavespeeping. Leans over to you and goes, "Terrible situation, honestly. The others were about to start fighting when I came up with the idea of saying I'd call an inspector. Bright idea on my part, wasn't it?" As the bartender just looks at her and goes,
Eh.
What?
Who was going to start fighting?
And why?
There's a few other people here that were starting to cause a bit of a commotion over trying to figure out who done it.
And they were here at the tavern before you were.
who are you asking this question to?
The bartender.
I'm the bartender. I open the place, so I'm usually the first one here.
Oh, Christ.
So, alright, so you arrived, then presumably, Aaron, you arrived next. Then the other patrons, and that's when the chaos broke out.
Casting detect poison and disease.
Okay. Care to expand on what that does for the people that don't know? Spoilers, I may not know.
It detects two things.
It detects poison or it detects the disease. The barbarian knows that.
For so for 10 minutes within 30 feet, I sense the location of poisons, poisonous or venomous creatures, and magical contagions. You sense the kind of poison, creature, or contagion in each case. This spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
I mean, aside from Aaron giving off the smell of alcohol, you don't detect anything with detect poison or disease.
Okay.
Unironically, the only thing you might detect is mead, but I'm not really ideal poison and shit. I don't. Yeah. Which ones specifically were causing a fight?
Well, practically everyone, really.
Except for nods over towards Aaron.
What was the chaos about? What was the chaos about?
trying to figure out who killed Marcus.
Accusations being thrown everywhere, I'd assume.
Yep.
Where are these people now?
Well,
I s-
I moved the twins off to the VIP area. Goblin John's just doing what he does, playing the piano.
Alright.
And then Connor is upstairs.
Great.
Is there anyone here that would have issues with Marcus?
Yes, as I recall, you said you weren't particularly sad to see him go.
No, I mean, he didn't really pay, but aside from that, I mean, he used to own the place.
Former owner. This is... Everyone, I'm getting excited. I smell a mystery unfolding.
That's what we're here to find out.
Why make the former owner pay? That doesn't even make any sense.
Okay,
If it is used to be his, why would you not?
we are going to cut over to Calypso, who has walked over to the VIP area.
And then, within that circle, do I sense anything?
Nope. The two people that you see, the one on your left, closer to the wall, is a dark-skinned elf in a long green dress. Golden sparkles sit across her nose like an approximation of freckles, and she has a green flower in her hair. She's holding a fan. And the other one is a dark-skinned elf in a long green dress. Golden sprinkles sit across her nose like an approximation of freckles, and she has a blue flower in her hair. She is frowning.
Well, hello, lovely ladies. I wanted to ask you about the ongoing mystery of who killed Marcus. You two happen to know anything?
The one with the fan looks up at you. Hold on, I just have to read a thing really quick to just double check on something. She goes, "It's super weird that someone killed Marcus. Why would you kill the man who owns the tavern? Do you think all our payments still count even if someone else buys the tavern? We've lost a lot of money if they don't let us in the VIP room for a month. Don't you think, Kendrell?" Kendrell just continues to stare at the wall. Oh, Plas, thank you for the bits, my dude.
Titty bitties.
Is something wrong, Kendrell? You alright, love?
Alright, love.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Something on your mind?
No.
Well, anything else I should know?
Jaina, the one sister, glances around to see if there's anyone else around you. Leans in and says, "I saw a person with ginger hair fleeing the scene of the crime." And Kendrell looks up and goes, "No, idiot. The organist." Looks towards you, tipping her chin towards the door. "You know he's murdered people before, right?"
Who exactly? Sorry, we're kind of new in town.
She gestures her head back out of the room in this direction.
Gotcha. Well, you guys enjoy your time here.
I actually forgot to give you the description of the VIP room. Let me do that really quick.
Oh, yeah.
As you were walking in, the note by the door reads, "VIP room, membership required for entry." The VIP room itself is smaller than the main room, but far more luxurious. Your shoes hit plush red carpet, framed with golden patterns, the tables and chairs covered with expensive-looking fabric. The area to your left is covered with a red curtain, and to your left... Wait. The area to your left is covered with a red curtain, and then it just says, "and to your left," which would be the same way. To your right, correcting the typo in here, is the dining area. It looks like someone was having a feast. You see there are 2 people already sitting down, a pair of pale-skinned elves in expensive-looking dresses. One is chattering away while the other's glaring at a wall silently.
All right, lovely ladies. See you later.
They both give you a nod. One is a more curt nod than the other. And then,
Well,
Aki, are you over by the organ?
Yes.
Okay. A stout goblin sits at the organ, moving his hands as if he's playing a tune. You notice that he's not actually hitting the keys, and is just muttering under his breath.
Everything okay over here, man? You talking to yourself? I talk to myself too sometimes.
I can't
As
take
he turns to look at you, a short goblin in a fancy blue and yellow suit. He also has a bowl cut, but it's definitely a wig based on the way it keeps sliding on his head. As he turns to you, it slides a little bit. He fixes it and goes, "Hmm?"
I say,
Interesting.
you good over here, my guy?
Yes?
I heard you talking to yourself. What was you saying? You everything okay?
No, playing piano.
You wasn't hitting any keys, my friend. There was no music coming out. I ain't hearing no sound. How are you playing piano?
What are you talking about? Goblin John is an organist. Finest organist. And he's called Goblin John.
And he points at himself for emphasis.
Bro sounds like Doofenshmirtz.
No, I
That
am.
was very good, boy.
Shut the
Very
fuck
good.
up.
Hold on,
Organinator!
time out. Time out. Above table, non-D&D related. Hambo, you need to look into voice acting, bro.
I have to
Please.
like sign up for the voice actors guild, and it's like a lot of money.
How much?
A lot.
Go fund me.
No, I want a number because we're starting to go fund me.
I don't even know
That's what I'm
anymore,
saying.
dude.
Look it up.
Yeah, I'll look it up and I'll get back
I'll
to
look
you.
it up. I'll look it up. You carry on with Goblin John, my new favorite fucking NPC.
John Evil Incorporated.
That's gonna be your stage name too.
Goblin John.
He is indeed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're
Go
good, dude.
ahead, Asagi.
Okay.
He's still continuing to point at himself, by the way. Like,
No, I understand. I understand that you're probably a great organist, but I didn't. You wasn't pressing on the keys, so it doesn't. So that doesn't make any sense. But hey, look, mum's the word for me. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta ask you is, have you seen anything that happened recently around here?
Goblin John has seen many dead bodies. This one was bad. Oh!
Tell me how.
starts
bad.
reaching inside of his jacket, like throwing a bunch of things out. Like you see, like a small stone, like another dead fish,
hey,
a couple of empty
watch it,
bottles, like,
Whoa.
like a couple of shoes,
Almost
and
hit
then
me on that
he
one.
goes,
Ooh, those look nice.
Goblin John found this buried in the sand.
pulls out a dagger and blade first, pointing it towards you.
Whoa, buddy!
Mike.
Hey, look it. Calm down. I'm excited too. That's evidence. But hey, you're gonna stab. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out.
Maybe it's the killers.
Where'd you find that at?
Goblin John found this buried in the sand.
Where in the sand? Like what sand? Where?
He just points
Where was the sand
outside with his left hand. He just points towards the door.
Thank you,
Who
my friend. You've
knows?
been very
Maybe
helpful.
a clue.
I appreciate it. Can I see the dagger?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Takes the dagger away from him carefully.
You try to kick it from his hands directly where the hilt, where the the handle is because you can't.
Like I'm just going in a very subtle movement where I could like get it off of his wrist, but at the same time,
Roll-
like I'm like slow Krav McGraw.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Lisa said you to go crazy.
Well then, heroic inspiration, it's fine.
Wait, what heroic inspiration?
Well, imagine using a
What
heroic.
inspiration?
Imagine using a heroic inspiration for 1 point of damage.
Oh, you know what?
And also, yeah. Also, where did
I
you get the
didn't
heroic
know.
inspiration from?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a fighter. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Fighter does
He
get
gets
that. Yeah.
heroic inspiration once per turn.
No,
Literally.
for his level, it's at the after a long rest at the start of each day.
Okay.
When he reaches 10th level fighter, it's at the start of each turn if he didn't have it the turn before.
I'm an
if
11th.
going into it, he didn't. Oh, 11th for fighter. So then yeah,
Yeah, he's a-
if you use it and then
Yeah.
the next round in combat you don't have it, you would get it back.
Could I attempt to take the dagger?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I think he took it.
I already got
Yeah,
it.
he took it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
I
Okay.
got it.
Is there anything else? Like,
I mean, you walk up and there's just
That
like
I
a bunch
could.
of like random trash on the floor around him now, and he's
like,
slow.
oh,
he's,
fuck my
he's
boots.
hopped down off of the bench for the organ and is picking the stuff back up and stuffing it into pockets in his suit coat.
oh, all
And
right.
as he
Was
picks
there
certain
anything-
things up, like he'll pick it up, turn it over, and look at it and go, and stuffs it in.
Rock.
This guy is relatable for real, for real.
Is there
Uh-oh.
anything? Hey, oh, who left and came back?
Gills.
Is there anything else, Mr.
Here we
Mr.
It's just
Mr.
lagging.
John, that you saw or know of?
No.
No. Okay. Great. Thank you, my friend.
He turns around and goes back to just like moving his hands over the keys, going.
Oh, that's you playing the music? Huh, I get it.
Shut up!
I get it. My bad.
Well, I have some information.
He's his own
Um,
jukebox. I love it.
While that was going on, could I have attempted to speak with Aaron?
Yes, of course.
So yeah, pardon me, Aaron, was it?
Yes.
You mentioned something earlier, and he'll sort of direct her to like kind of step privately towards the corner with him.
Yeah, she walks with you. Like as you put your hand on her shoulder, she like wraps her arm around your waist.
Oh my!
Oh.
Very
You mentioned something as we walked in that does have me intrigued. You mentioned that our late friend Marcus outside had a collection of treasure.
Yes.
That you know where it is, to me, says that you might not be the only one who knows where it is. And that could be a prime motive for such a grisly act as this.
Well, I would assume maybe Kana would know about it. I mean, she pretty much owns the place now.
And what is Kana's relation to Marcus?
Well, when he wanted to get out of being the owner, he sold to her. I mean, I'm gonna talk to her later and see if she would be interested in letting me handle Marcus's side of things. She isn't much of a businesswoman. It would be a shame if the tavern went down because of that.
Has the tavern been suffering financially since the sale?
I mean, I did offer when Marcus was the owner to buy shares in the place, but never happened. I mean, I guess you could say I'm more than a regular. I practically live here these days.
Well,
A very hefty hiccup happens.
So wait, you don't work here. You're a customer.
Yes.
Oh,
Who was that went bye-bye?
Buzz.
Oh, okay.
Buzz.
And what would your business acumen be, where you believe that you would be of help to Canna in running the tavern as a business?
Well, I mean, it'd more be like, I guess you could say the hospitality side of things.
So well, Aaron, to me it sounds like you want to work here, not run the place.
Well, either or. Foot in the door is a foot in the
Have
door,
you-
you know?
I mean, right, but as you can see, we are very much inside. Have you not asked for a job?
Well, originally I asked Marcus. He said he would think about
And he
it,
said,
decided to sell before that happened, and now he's dead, so I don't really have the... I mean, unless, like I said, Canna's willing to let me in some way. I would have to be able to talk to her, but with everything that's going
Right,
on
and
right
who
now,
is-
it's kind of hard to.
yes, of course, of course. And I'm very sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Who is this right here? And he will gesture to the gecko.
God fucking damn it.
Don't have a name for the gecko.
No, there's no information about the fucking gecko. I don't believe this.
Oh my goodness.
No, fuck you.
Improv
I'm getting a picture of a gecko and I'm
Baby.
sending it in the Discord.
I'm sorry, I just heard you laughing. I missed what happened because I took my headset off to
Okay, you know
throw
what?
Willie back in bed.
This is Geico the gecko.
Do you know what
The muffin.
leopard
The muffin
geckos look like?
Yes.
like
Oh my
leopard
god,
geckos.
yes!
Yes, it is a
my
it is
God.
a leopard gecko. And she goes, "Oh, him," and points up with the hand that's holding a cup. She goes, "His name's Phillips."
Oh, that's absolutely perfect.
Phillips.
Well, pleasure to make your
Shout-
acquaintance,
sh-
Aaron.
sh-
Phillips.
shout out to Assorted Sausage in the chat for the name.
I will be, I must confer with my fellow investigators. We'll be right with you.
You have noticed as she's been talking about
This
certain
bitch
things
is
like
crazy.
Hey, no, you telling me? Hey, you would, my brother would like you. I swear, everybody here a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I swear.
Erigen's been like searching around the tables and kind of just looking
Okay.
around.
So
Who's
you've
the
wasted,
other-
Are we
you've
comparing
wasted,
notes at this point?
you've wasted the last, let's say, 10 minutes of in-game time looking around empty tables with nothing underneath them.
Not
Well,
even
can-
like
Nothing. They're made of...
stains on the floor.
They are tables and chairs made of driftwood. And
So,
this
do
looks,
we
this
have
looks to be like
any-
a common seating area.
Okay. I've been waiting for everybody else to get done their thing so I could go.
You're good. You're good. I'm gonna
So,
grab
I was
myself
dealing with
another
Lily,
bottle
so.
of water while you guys sort of RP out the information exchange.
Okay.
Hold on, before you go. Before
Yes.
you go.
Yes, yes, yes.
Bartender said there was someone else upstairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who,
Yep.
What was his name?
There. Her name is Kana. Kanna.
What?
Okay.
Where'd you hear Hunter?
I don't know.
Are
Well,
we so we're comparing notes at this point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Well, everyone,
sense?
I must say, a puzzling situation, but I think I've cracked the case.
have
Already?
you?
Eyebrow raised.
To me, it seems as though that bubbly lass over there has killed Marcus in a fit of jealous rage.
Jealous wage? What are you talking about, man?
Hey, please, Aki, keep your voice down. She's right over there.
Oh, you right, my bad.
Imagine
So
she's just
she-
like talking to
she
her
was
fucking boyfriend.
Well, she was explaining to me how Marcus was quite financially apt. The tavern was running very successfully as a business. she expressed an interest in working for the tavern. Instead of hiring her or discussing with her further about any sort of opportunity, he goes and he sells his ownership stake in the tavern to Canna. The next thing we know, Marcus is dead.
Well, the ladies in the VIP area said it might be John.
Look, I did have a whole conversation with that man.
I was listening to that, and that was
I
quite frightening.
that
He almost stabbed him.
he ain't stab. He yes, he almost stabbed me, but I think he's a little bit more
His
dull
brain
than
is
he
not
is.
there.
It's not there,
Are
but
you sure?
Two
give him
girls short of a cup,
look.
if you will.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
Look,
one of the
he's a-
ladies first said
he's
it
a
was
bad
the
guy,
redhead over there. Redhead lass over there. So
yes, Erin has quite a smattering
that's
of
two.
fiery
Um,
orange hair upon her head.
Yes. But
but I
apparently
think what
not.
is interesting that
Jules gonna look around to all of you. It's just like, which one of you are proficient with arcane magic?
Oh, myself.
Me as well.
What do you two know about magic creating fog?
No, it's incredibly simple to do.
I
There
mean,
are a litany of spells that could produce such an effect.
also one of the ladies mentioned that Marcus was still the owner at the time. So
Of the murder?
no, of the inn.
another thing, the Goblin John, he did give me what I think is the what did you call it?
A disease?
Yeah,
The
no.
weapon?
Yeah, yeah, the weapon. He think he gave me the weapon that was used to kill the victim. That's what
Is
I
there
think.
blood on it? Do you know?
Ice involved with
There's
it.
no blood in it. There's no blood in it. But I'm thinking if there is any kind of magic that could be used, if they was enough to use magic for a fog, maybe they use magic to stab a man and make his eyes black. You feel me? So I'm thinking that one of y'all magic folk could do a little bloopity bloop, you know what I'm saying? On
Bloop,
the
she
knife.
bloop.
It's not quite. It's.
Yeah.
Though it is
Not.
simple to create fog and mist with magic, it isn't quite as simple as bloop-de bloop.
But you maybe would sense that there's magic on this thing or was used for it, right? Or something like that. No? Am I tripping?
Can't
It
pour
would.
magic into magic items, I believe.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, may I
That look
see
like a magic
the weapon in question?
Yeah, it's right here. And then as I give it to you, I kind of put it a little close to your face, almost like Goblin John did.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But you at least
Let's
have the wherewithal
not.
to do it handle first.
What?
Yeah, no, not touching the blade. Bartholomew will take the dagger.
I flip it around. Here you go. My bad.
No, don't touch the blade with your hand. Okay.
He's wearing gauntlets, so
Oh.
it's not direct finger to blade contact, but I do understand where you're coming from with that.
And in terms of the description of this dagger, is that correct? There's no like grime or blood or anything
Yeah, no, nothing like that on it.
to sully it. Gotcha. In that case, could I make an Arcana check to see if prestidigitation has been used on this to clean it recently?
Sure. Give me 1 second. Don't think.
She'll kind of cross her arms, looking
This
a
is
little
one
bit.
hell of a vacation.
Her ears kind of twitch a little bit, and she's like, her tail's a little bit like frisky. And she's
I already
kinda
missed
like,
my brother, man. I swear, if he was here, this whole investigation would have been done way easier. Wouldn't have been done in a rap. He's super smart.
I wish
We've been here for 5 minutes.
Exactly. That's how smart he is.
Well,
If I can be honest, it gives me no descriptions of anything with the dagger, so I'm just going to assume that it is just a regular dagger and there is nothing with it.
Right. Well, my instincts tell me that there has been no magical influence enacted upon this dagger, so either it has been cleaned very thoroughly by hand, or our plucky goblin friend has handed us a completely unrelated dagger to
He did
the
say
event.
he did say he found it in the sand. He didn't really specify where in the sand, and if
But if he
you
found
know,
it in the if he found it in the sand, why would they not just throw it into the ocean? Also,
he was
if they were
that's what I
using magical cover to get away, just take the weapon with you.
Tambo, did the bartender
I feel like
ever answer
everybody
my
here's
question
got a
about
few screws
who?
loose. You know what I'm saying, Bartholomew?
Yes, if Bartholomew is difficult, you can call me Barty. I don't mind.
Okay, Mew, I got you.
That's a new one. Explain to me how you came up with that over Barty. I'm quite
I do.
interested to know.
I didn't like Barthy.
Tambo,
What's
did
up?
the bartender ever answer my
Mew
question
sounds
about who
cooler.
threw
You
out
know
the
what I
first
mean?
accusation?
Mew.
About
You know
who
what I'm
threw out the
saying?
first
Asagi.
accusation?
Mew.
Yes.
Asagi. Shh.
He would have told you that he couldn't honestly recall off the top of his head because everything sort of happened so fast in terms of people throwing accusations around
Okay.
that as things got kind of shitty, he sort of just took the time to just tell everyone to shut the fuck up and move.
Valid.
Well, we've done all our business down here. Why don't we investigate the labs upstairs?
If I may, before we go,
Yeah.
since the dagger shows no signs of anything, I find it really interesting that the bartender who didn't like the guy and the girl who wanted his bar both say that he sold the place, but the patrons over in the VIP lounge said that he was still the owner.
Well, of the inn,
Did they ever?
not the bar.
Joel will kind of look towards the group of you that were talking to. Did she ever state when Marcus sold the bar? How recent was it?
Well, they didn't say anything about that.
Looks towards Bartholomew since he talked to Aaron about it.
Now that you mention it, no. Pardon me, barkeep.
Hmm.
Two quick questions. Number one, how long ago did Marcus sell the tavern to Canna? And number two, is that information well known?
He gives you a look and goes,
Probably shouldn't have said anything.
Probably not, but here we are.
He had told me in confidence that the sale was going to happen today.
So it hasn't been set in stone.
Oh no, but as far as I know, the
What's this for?
plan is to have everything move over to Kana.
But you still feel quite confident that your job is secure.
Oh yeah.
Who else would know this?
Kana and apparently Aaron overheard.
Bartholomew looks knowingly over at Precious
Jewel's fine.
Jewel.
There's like, can't really see her facial expression because of the mask, but her ear is twitching in annoyance.
I think we may need to pay Connor a visit.
You said she was upstairs?
Yeah, it's a little nook across from the organ. It's normally employees only, but since you're here sort of looking over everything, you can go on ahead up.
Gives a nod. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Will and Oki.
The direction he nods towards is over here.
What can I help you with, man?
Thank you. I thought it was.
Would the two of you mind terribly keeping an eye on things downstairs here to make sure nobody does anything shifty or tries to leave, or if anybody new happens to arrive on the scene, that they don't mess things up?
Alright, blend in, keep a low profile. Got it.
You
Well,
got
blend
it.
in is blend in is a strong way of putting it. There are 5 people here that are not us.
Well, when you put it like that, it makes the mission a little harder, my friend. Let us do our work.
Too right.
Y'all stay safe.
Nod.
Same to you.
Making our way up.
Bartender,
Erigin, Calypso, would you like to join us upstairs, or would you like to stay down here?
let me get a water. Put a lime in it.
Oh, come along.
Aki, when you ask that, the bartender gives you a look and goes,
Yeah,
do-
sure, I'll come
Do
along.
water. I ain't got no fucking lemons though.
You have any fruit at all? I want to make it look like it's an actual cocktail, my friend. You gotta
Tell you
boost it
what.
up for me.
Tell you what.
he stops wiping
Throw
the
olive
counter
in
with
there
this
for
with the
me.
cloth that he has. He goes,
You can go in the kitchen if you find something. Go for it.
I'll accompany them upstairs.
right on.
I'll stay out here if you want to go to the kitchen.
You gotta have
I'll
olive or something.
I'll resolve the kitchen really quick. So go with Aki, move yourself to the kitchen. The kitchen is sizable, filled with boxes upon boxes of imported goods. Some of the crates have labels on them of places you vaguely recognize, most of them far from this place. It appears that whoever was working in the kitchen stopped suddenly because there's a few half-cut radishes on a cutting board. The windows are open slightly, and a soft breeze is blowing in from outside.
What? Somebody went out the back. Out this window, it looks like. Oh, look, a radish. This works perfect. Just makes the drink look better. That's all I needed.
The way he said radish.
Oh, I thought he.
Say it again.
Radish. Same thing you are. I don't understand.
They speak in the same language.
Alright,
See,
so
Bartholomew gets it.
the 4 of you make your way upstairs. Where's the thing? Let me give you the description for the nook as you make your way up. The tiny nook across from the organ has a glowing symbol on the floor and a note on the wall in front of it. The note is in common, and it reads, "Upstairs area, employees only." As you step upon the symbol, you feel a tickling sensation all over your body as you are transported away from the first floor in a burst of light. The glow clears from your eyes, and you find yourself standing in a different part of the tavern. It's a small area, much like the nook you came from, with doorways to rooms on either side ahead of you. There's nothing of note in this area.
Well, you don't see that every
was
day.
strange. Obviously, whoever set up this bar is familiar with magic.
Indeed, that was a...
This was originally Marcus's bar, right? So, if it's Marcus's, he might be familiar with magic.
It would make sense. But then, if he was proficient enough in magic to set up a teleporting staircase, which, by the way, completely gaudy. Just nothing but showboatsmanship. Who exactly on this island would be able to step to him magically to do him in?
I have some theories.
So we're here to
I
Such
just want
as?
to be done with this. Let's find the person we came and we'll talk when we're done.
All right, everyone stop where you are. Barty, you are in the storage room. This room seems to largely consist of barrels, and more barrels, and more barrels. A strong smell of alcohol burns your nostrils slightly as you enter, and you notice a red stain on the floorboards near one of the barrels. To your right is a doorway leading to another room.
Yes, I'll go over and investigate the stain.
Okay, just investigating the stain.
It seems to be the most pressing thing that I can see in this room, yes, so I'll take a look at that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
A 26.
Let me... Script gives me next to fucking nothing, dude.
It's all about improv.
Yeah, improv a mystery for us, please.
All right, you know, you tap your finger in it, you rub them together, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, "There's no way this could be blood." Bring it closer to yourself, take a sniff, and you're like, "Oh, that's old wine. It's all over my fucking fingers now." Like kind of reaction to it.
Oh, please. I cast Prestidigitation, and it completely evaporates from my fingers, leaving them
Squeaky
just as clean as they were before I started.
Squeaky clean fingies.
And in fact, I wave my hand over the stain and attempt to clean that magically too. The old wine out of the carpet.
Yeah, with a flourish of magical light, the stain disappears.
Ow.
Well, that was gross.
Check the door.
All right, Jewel. You walk into a room lined with small beds. It appears to be sleeping quarters, both for the employees and whatever guests they choose to invite upstairs. They're quite well made, and there's a fresh pot of yellow flowers between each bed. A golden pouch is sitting on the floor. Would you like to pick it up?
Yeah.
You pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 1 point of necrotic damage, as a ghostly exhale happens in your ear, but you take the pouch without further incident. You acquire 48 GP for your troubles.
Nice.
My ears twitch in annoyance. What kind of...
Everything all right?
Be careful what you pick up. You said how much was it worth?
48. 4-8.
Yep.
All right, Arigin, the thing, I'm going to give you what you walked past first, and then I'll give you the doorway. Or wait. Oh, yeah, Yeah, you step into the room, and the first thing you notice is that there's no furniture in this room. In fact, there's nothing in here except for the giant tank of water to your right. And it is truly a giant tank, taking up the entire wall and going back farther than you can see. There's all kinds of fish behind the glass, and farther back, something bigger. Would you care to take a look?
Sure. I'll see what I can see.
I'll
Okay.
see what I can see.
As you pull closer, you realize there's something looking back at you. What you are looking at is, in fact, a mermaid. Maybe this tavern being called the Mermaid's Tale. Let me actually pop them in. Maybe this tavern being called the Mermaid's Tale was not a coincidence after all. The mermaid's human half looks to be rather young, and she seems to be afraid of you tucking yourself further into the corner.
Oh.
Curious. Damn it. Oh, let me see.
Like, I don't want to talk. Antisocial.
But also he keeps finding himself in these situations.
Yeah, literally.
Arjun's gonna look at this mermaid and kind of point to his eyes. Like, have you seen somebody get stabbed? He's gonna kind of make the motion where he
Oh, God.
takes his fingers, points at his hand, and like a stab motion, grab his chest and like pretend like he's falling over, and kind of hold up his hands.
She looks at you
Kinda like-
extremely confused.
Need some help over there.
What languages would a mermaid even speak?
I don't know, but I can speak any of them, and anyone can understand my languages. So
Probably primordial, if I'm guessing.
it doesn't matter to me. I can, because I have a feature.
Allow
Over
me
here.
to give you a quick description of the mermaid. The mermaid's humanoid half is that of a young girl, skin tinted the same violet as the glittering scales on her tail. Her hair is shorn short, and with a delicate webbing sits between her hands in place of her ears. God, dude, if I could fucking read.
Okay.
So my feature that I have is called Tongue of the Sun and Moon. And I understand all spoken languages, and any creature that can understand a language can understand what I say.
Okay.
I kind of like walk over.
Arjun kind of looks at him. Mermaid.
Who are you?
See if she knows anything.
Kind of looks directly into the tank of the mermaid. What's your name?
What's your name? What's your quest?
Baby
What's your favorite color?
what's your name?
Come out the aquarium, I'll buy you a drink.
You can swim with me, oh.
Mermaid, what you think about that?
I got money in a bag.
Me and a day with me.
The one product.
Oh my god.
Over the table, Shoe.
No name.
DM tips for the mermaid. The mermaid cannot speak.
God damn it.
Ariel. Sign
Over
language?
the table, I would like to bring up, there is a guy in y'all's party that knows sign language. You left him downstairs.
There's like 3 of them in the
Yeah.
party.
I know how to speak sign language too.
Over the table.
I thought I was special.
Over the table, do you think a waterborne creature knows common sign language?
Probably not.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It was worth a
She may
try,
have
though.
learned.
Oh.
She may
I
have
mean, I
learned.
guess if she can still understand me, so like I asked. What do I say? Have you seen anything recently?
She
Well, she's in the tank.
shakes her head no.
Are you okay?
She like quickly nods her head yes.
Can I insight?
Do you know the owner?
The mermaid seems to understand who you are talking about. Her face creases in pain, but she offers nothing of use to you.
Hmm.
It's getting frustrating.
We're looking for whoever killed him. So if you know anything, it would be of great help.
Jewel kind of glances over to Ergen. I don't think she can speak.
Oh, hold on. I might be able to help with that.
Also, at the mention of murder, she doesn't seem to understand.
Their life was taken away.
Bartholomew is going to use his minor conjuration feature, and he basically claps his hands, and when he opens them up, a small box about 1 foot by 6 inches by 6 inches is between his hands.
Mhm.
And he opens up the lid of the box, and waxen paper and a quill are inside.
Okay.
He's just going to write down a quick scribble. Can you write? And
Looks at the water.
it's waxen.
Looks. I don't think anyone would be able to learn how to. It's the same thing with like sign language. I don't think someone underwater would learn how to write.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to
Oh,
understand.
no.
She hasn't seen anyone recently, but she knows who the owner is.
Well, it was worth a shot. And he will tear the paper, and the entire box and quill and paper disappear.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna continue. What's this in front of me?
As you approach this room, you notice a strange blue flame licking at the doorframe.
Suspicious.
Oh, okay, so special.
Ah, magic.
Are you not a fan of magic?
I'm not saying that. It just makes things more complicated.
Well,
This door might actually be on fire.
Is the fire spreading?
Well, Mr. Magic Man, can you put out the fire?
Oh, I can attempt. Let's see what we have here.
Heard, I'll make sure I patch up anything you've wrong with you.
As you are doing this, I am going to jump cut over to Calypso really quick.
Yeah.
Calypso, you step into a larger room with a table in the center in front of an unlit fireplace. Documents are scattered all over the table. There are a few pictures on the wall that move and shift as you glance at them, and a large collection of flowers sit in the corner to your right. At the end of the room, you see another doorway.
Can I see what the documents are?
Yeah, the majority of the documents appear to be tax documents. Make an investigation check.
Ew. Ew, taxes. Ew.
Gross, tax. All taxation is theft.
Urgent.
Natural one.
Like, I'll open it. Don't worry.
Damn.
I don't know how I did that.
Well, it's a 1 in 20 chance.
Yeah, 5%. Yeah,
Yep,
nothing.
that's nothing. Okay.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't be very much help with that.
How about the paintings?
The pictures on the walls continue to move as you approach. It seems like magic of some sort. One depicts a burbling waterfall, and you can almost hear the water yourself as you look at it. They're quite beautiful.
Anything out of the ordinary I could like roll to make sure they're not like, no?
No,
Okay.
nothing wrong with them.
Okay. Eee.
Did you want to have a gander at the flowers or take a look at around at the table again?
The flowers, and then I'll try the table.
Okay. Someone is taking very good care of these flowers. Under the pots, you can see an array of gardening tools, including some very small scissors, an eyedropper, a watering can, and various tonics. The flowers themselves are gorgeous.
It's like, oh, they're so pretty. And it just goes over here. Whee!
Alrighty, give me another investigation check as you look around at the documents another time.
Okay.
Man really said, fuck that natural one.
14.
DC was a 13. You find an opened envelope addressed to someone named Kana, which says, "Sweet Kana, I've locked that room away. Your past will trouble you no more. Only we can return to that place with our keys. Think of it as my gift to you." It's signed off with an M, as in Mancy.
Mancy?
Yeah.
Or, Marcus.
Marcus, yeah.
Speaking of the door, Origin was gonna cast Thaumaturgy,
Thaumaturgy?
and
Okay.
yeah, that
What are you going to do
Instantly
with
cause an-
Thaumaturgy?
gonna try to open the door. If it's unlocked, it should fly open.
Oh, open doors.
And if it doesn't open the door, the flames will dim for 1 minute.
The spell hits the door. The door doesn't budge. The flames lower and then immediately come back.
Well, found a note. Just gonna pass the note.
Reads it, be like, well,
Lock that place away. The past will not trouble us anymore. It's true again.
Keys, huh?
Does it? Does this door look sealed away to my discerning eye?
I mean, it's definitely very, I guess you could say, capably locked.
Yeah, can I just real quick roll an Arcana check on the nature of this door?
Yeah.
It's got blue fire on it. There's probably magic. I want to know more.
Blue fire. Why would there not be magic?
A 25 Arcana check.
Jesus Christ.
It's basically just magical fire to keep people from trying to pick the door open.
Oh, yeah. Lucky for me, I have a little thing called Dispel Magic.
Well, hold on to that. Calypso, as you are approaching the door to hand off the note to show Bartholomew and Erigen, Marcus's necklace begins glowing out of your pocket.
Huh.
You pull it out, hold it up, and it glitters with light before it seems to pull the blue flames from the door into itself. Once it is absorbed, you are now looking at a normal door, and you faintly hear a lock click open.
Oof.
Well, it's a good thing you decided to come up.
Yeah, I think magic is your thing, but sometimes you gotta have me around. I'm just gonna open the door.
Right, you open the door, step inside. The room is rather plain. There's no furniture in here at all, actually. Just a tall mirror hung on the wall to your right. Would you like to look closer?
Sure, why not?
As you stare at your reflection in the mirror, you feel something is off. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Oh, baby. A triple.
Nat 20.
Oh, never mind. She is goated with the sauce.
Okay, you feel like something tries to, I guess you could say, like, permeate into your brain, but you manage to fight it off. But you close your eyes to like fight it off, and as you open them, you suddenly are somewhere else. You find yourself surrounded in darkness. It's pitch black as far as your eyes can see, but it doesn't appear to be caused by an absence of light. More that the darkness is surrounding you. Those of you that were like essentially making your way in a bit behind Calypso, watch her vanish.
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Magic. Explain that one.
I don't appreciate that I'm suddenly Mr. Magic.
Well, it said
Mr.
they'll never return to that place, so I'm assuming wherever she is that place.
Stand by. Let me get the other two so that they know what's going on.
While Jewel is doing that, Bartholomew has noticed that there's no one upstairs besides the mermaid, so he's just going to quick confirm his suspicions with another yes or no question.
Okay.
Pardon me, are you Kana?
Upon the name Kana, she makes the shape of a crescent moon with one finger and then points to her own necklace, and she seems sad at the mention of the name Kana.
Man, it's very
May I-
unfortunate that the necklace is gone.
May I insight check?
Of course.
Oh man, I could have insight check. I'm good at those.
Natural one.
She rolled a 4, natural.
Oh,
So, but yeah, she's from what you're gathering. What she's saying is she knows who Kana is, but she is not Kana.
Yeah, and while Jewel is downstairs, he'll just quickly buzz through these rooms, make sure that he is right and there's nobody else here.
Okay, you make your way through the sitting room, and then you enter a small area with glittering stained glass windows that throw pieces of colored light through the room. Most of the room is taken up by a large table. A tiefling woman with dark hair sits at the table, staring solemnly down into her drink. Mother help us all, she says quietly to herself, because she doesn't seem to have noticed your presence.
Paladin, keep going in.
Knock knock.
She stares slightly, looking up at you with wide eyes. Oh, she says, she says, and you notice her quickly wiping at the corner of her eye like she'd been crying. Hello? Can I help you?
Yes, I was looking for a woman named Kana.
That's me.
I'm very sorry.
To give you a quick description, I'm sorry.
No
A
worries.
red-skinned tiefling with dark hair pulled into an intricate hairstyle. Her golden eyes are solemn, and there is an aura of quietness about her.
Yes. I am one of the... I suppose I should catch you up to speed on what's going on since you've been upstairs the entire time. My associates and I are currently working to investigate the passing of our dear Marcus.
Marcus was complicated, she says. He wasn't well liked by anyone, really. Some because he was a warlock, some because he was just honestly often an unpleasant man. I understand why people didn't care for him, but to kill him for it.
Bartholomew just like attempting to not let the new information like just like fully show on his face. He's like, yes, this is all correct. Yes,
This is all correct, yes.
yes. I understand that there was a business deal between the two of you that was to be conducted today.
I owned this tavern with Marcus. God, I suppose I own it all now. I only ever did the paperwork. Do you know that I didn't even want to buy this place? Now I feel as if I have a responsibility to take care of it. Oh, God, what am I going to do?
Right. Yes. I would recommend taking a deep breath. Times like these can be overwhelming. It is important to remember to breathe.
She starts taking some deep breaths as you see a tear stream down her cheek.
Now remember, whatever happens, this tavern will still be standing tomorrow. There will be days upon days upon days to uphold and honor Marcus's memory. The window to bring him justice, however, is quite short, so composure is key. If there is anything at all that you can think of that might help us establish a motive, any sort of particularly sour interactions he had with any of the patrons downstairs, anything at all that you can think of that might be helpful.
Well, I mean, if you want me to tell you about all the different people here, I'm more than willing to. If you've a minute, you could. If you'd like to have a seat, I could tell you everything I know.
Absolutely, and he'll take a seat at one of these stools.
Hell yeah. So where would you like to start? Because you have essentially come across everyone, even though some of them you yourself haven't. You've been given information about their names and stuff. So you have Aaron, the bartender, the Elven twins, Goblin John, the mermaid, or you could also still, if you wanted to see if she knew anything about the murder itself, you could also ask her about that.
The one I know the least about is currently the mermaid. I would like to start there.
Okay.
Part of that is because Bartholomew is morbidly curious. Like, he just can't help but try to satiate his own intellectual curiosity.
When you ask about the mermaid, she gives a very solemn look, and she goes, Marcus found her in the tavern one day, struggling to breathe. She seems to have trouble living outside of the water. He did his best to keep her safe, but she seems to fear something. Perhaps something is out there that put her so far from the sea in the first place.
Well, I have an inkling of an idea what that might be. But otherwise, completely unrelated to the events of this morning. Yes?
Correct.
And what of your regulars, Liza and the twins?
Oh, Aaron and the twins?
Oh my god, her name is Erin. Holy shit. Oh, her name is Erin. She looks so much more like Eliza to me.
Eliza? Elia?
But
Oh shit.
Eliza
You cracked the
Goodberry,
fucking
Eliza.
code.
Oh my god.
Oops, did I do that?
So I will start with Aaron. You ask her about her, and she goes, "Well, she was angry that Marcus wouldn't let her buy the tavern." She begins fiddling with the pendant around her neck. She goes, "But her combat abilities are lacking. I don't know if she'd be able to kill a warlock as powerful as Marcus by herself." And then you ask about Jaina and Kendril, and she responds with, "The Elven twins. I've never seen them separated, strangely. Marcus was upset with them for purchasing all the seats to the VIP room. One is a spellcaster of some skill. The other uses a dagger to cut into her meals, but without Marcus, they have no private shows."
And privacy is important to them. Why?
I wish I had some sort of an idea.
Well, I thank you very much for your time. This has been incredibly insightful. One last question. He will point to the wall directly behind Kana. What is the nature of that room on the other side of that wall there?
There's some things I'd much rather not talk about.
What
I
about that?
understand. Do you understand? Do you have any amount of belief that it pertains to why someone might want Marcus out of the picture?
Well, I mean, I would guess so. I mean, it's... She, like, looks a little, like, apprehensive. She goes, "It's a little personal for me. But those that do stay here are told to not, fool around with that door. And could have been some sort of a morbid curiosity or something like that, or I don't even know what it could have been, but it was locked for a reason." And as she says that, a portal opens behind her, and a pair of large skeletal hands drag her through, ending your conversation abruptly.
What?
Oh!
No, no, no!
Her crescent necklace left behind on the ground.
This is no simple murder, he will say as he picks up the necklace.
Noir style.
Alright, I'm not going to shift the map over, but I am going to jump cut us to Jewel on the first floor, gathering up Aki and Will.
Gentlemen,
She kind of approaches the two of them.
Yep.
it would seem that we have a situation upstairs.
What kind of situation?
The situation where one of us disappears.
Let's go find our lost buddy.
Yes, let's. I'm concerned. And she kind of like leads the two of them to the teleporter. It's like, oh, and brace yourself for a bright light. As they teleport up.
Yeah, shit. Fuck it. I'll give because you didn't do it the first time. I'll give you the description. As you step upon the symbol, you feel a tickling sensation all over your body as you are transported away from the first floor in a burst of light. The glow clears from your eyes, and you find yourself standing in a different part of the tavern. It's a small area, much like the nook you came from, with doorways to rooms on either side of you. There's nothing of note in this area.
Yeah, that.
What the fuck was that?
On you of the light.
Otherwise, it's just like.
So down that way, there's a doorway passage. There's a mirror, and kind of looks over, seeing Bartholomew, or kind of rush over. You
Spot of
see-
bad news.
Oh, great. More?
So, well, good news and bad news. Good news, I found Kana.
Oh. Okay.
Bad
What did she
news.
say?
Oh yes, we can go over that quickly. So first things first, she revealed that Marcus is not very well liked in town due to the fact that he is a warlock, which would explain his magical proficiency. And generally people just found him unpleasant. The Erin does seem like she was the most angry at Marcus for selling the tavern. However, she doesn't seem like she has the ability to dispatch Marcus by herself. The twins, however, one of them is a spellcaster of some renown, and the other one does often wield a knife.
One with a motive, one with a knife, one with the magic.
So it's entirely possible the three of them were conspiring together.
Lovely.
But then the bad news. A portal opened up on the wall between the mirror room and where I found her, and a rather frightening spectral hand dragged her through the portal.
She fully turns her body so it's facing you, and she just, like, you can see the dead, unamused expression behind the mask, and she's like, what?
This was he like holds the pendant that's like wrapped around his hand with just the charm dangling off a bit. This was the only thing that didn't go through the portal with her.
Great, so first Calypso, and now Kana. Kind of looks at the necklace.
The charm is in the shape of a crescent moon.
What was Marcus's necklace in the shape of?
A mushroom.
Mushroom.
The mermaid sees you holding her necklace. Let me find the thing. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's in this one, I'm sorry. She looks at you for a moment longer, and then she reaches for the necklace around her neck, undoing the golden chain before she presses her hand to the glass. You watch as the glass seems to warp around the necklace, and then it pops out of the tank onto the ground in front of you. Seems you've gotten a gift.
We'll go pick it up. See what's
The charm on that one is in the shape of a star.
mushroom, a star, and a moon.
Kind of like glances over to the door. You haven't disappeared too, have you, Erigen?
Yeah, Erigen, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm assuming he saw her look at the mirror and then just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his eyes like he's like, his eyes are down at the floor, but he's got his bow drawn at the mirror, like waiting for something else to come out. I'm still here. The hell is this? No more portals. No more portals.
I hate to tell you this, but there was another portal.
And he just kind of like, you see his shoulders kind of slump down, like the expression of like, God
Oh, she
damn
does.
it.
She understands. Seems this portal seemed more interested in taking away Kana than in any of us.
Wait, Kana? Like
Yes,
the
and
person we were looking for?
Bartholomew will quickly explain what happened with him and Kana.
He's kind of like groans.
What did that letter say that Calypso had?
It said...
Something
I
we'll
can
never
read it
have to go back
you. Let
there.
me find it.
Yeah.
It said, "Sweet Kana, I've locked that room away. Your past will trouble you no more. Only we can return to that place with our keys. Think of it as my gift to you. Signed, M."
Bees.
Looking at the star pendant she's got.
Yes, I do believe.
Bartholomew the mermaid taps on the glass and gives you like the symbol of the crescent moon again with her one finger, and like looks at you
Mhm.
like giving like a look of like, is she okay?
Yes, we will make sure of that.
And, like the finger like slowly curls back down, and she like gives you a nod.
Right. Come now, Aki Will. We've got people to save.
Asagi, you good?
Ruru.
Yeah.
I can
Man,
roll
that
for him
rat
if
really did a
anything.
number to him.
Yeah, that radish water really did him in.
He's dead.
Oh no. Asagi's disappeared in real life?
I was not ready for that. What the fuck?
Thank you, dude.
There's been a murder most foul. And the
Stop
only
that.
answer is more cowbell.
No, we don't have a cowbell one. Oh, that'll work.
Oh, I thought
That's close enough.
I was going to play again. Sorry.
God damn it!
There we go. There we go. All right.
Here.
All right. So I guess.
I'll turn it down a little bit.
All right.
Okay, Fallow, I got your DM. Thank you for letting me know. I will log that information.
I just forgot to.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I got it now, and
I
that's what
added
matters.
it before, but you know.
Yeah, I got it now, and that's what matters.
Okay.
What's the plan here?
Well,
Can I
believe
do
we-
anything at all?
Yeah, we're gonna jump back to you in a minute.
Okay.
I just want to see what they're doing.
Well, if my hypothesis is correct, doing this will take us exactly to where I believe the same place Calypso and Kana were taken to.
And if these holds up the pendant are the keys that letter was referring to, this must be our best way of getting back. Fortunately, we don't have any true ways of knowing.
Right, but that's what the spirit of adventure is, isn't it?
You just see urgent, please no giant penguins, please no giant penguins, please no giant penguins.
Giant penguins?
What's that about giant penguins?
Never mind.
You see them
Let's
too?
just get this done.
You see them too, he says.
Alright, we will, I guess...
Yeah!
As you all look at the mirror, just give me wisdom saving throws. If you roll below a 12, let me know.
I rolled below a 12.
Okay.
I know smart.
All right, Will, you're gonna take 3 psychic damage.
19.
Precious Jewel, you will take 2 psychic damage.
Got a 13.
Yeah, that, more than a 12. Let me do Aki's.
Jewel just thinks to herself, "Why is everything here trying to hurt me?"
He rolls a 10. Or an 11, sorry. Why is it saying a 9 plus 2 there, but when I rolled it, it said it was an 8 plus 2? What the fuck?
It rolled 2. It looks like it rolled 2 of them.
Yeah, I rolled it twice.
What in the hell? I
Yeah.
clicked it once. Oh, he may have actually...
Who's rolling for me?
You used the
Oh,
lowest
you're here.
roll.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure. No, I'll use the one that he did. Either way, it is still below a 12. You're gonna take 2 psychic damage. Those of you that failed, a sudden pain shoots through your skull. You take whatever your psychic damage was as a headache comes on, and for a moment, the world appears to be upside down. This part concerns everyone that rolled. You blink, and suddenly, you are somewhere else. You all find yourself surrounded in darkness, pitch black as far as your eyes can see, but it doesn't appear to be caused by an absence of light, more that the darkness is surrounding you. You hear the chittering of Calypso's pet stoat directly in front of you.
Can I see somewhat because I have dark vision?
It is not because of a lack of light. You would need blind vision for this.
My ears kind of twitch as I hear the stoat.
What
Calypso.
in the hell is that sound?
So let me just rearrange everyone
What are
really quick.
Calypsos?
So we go like this. Like you all come through like that. She's like here. But also here's the thing. Wait.
If I recall correctly, it's like almost like a weasel.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm gonna do this the other way. Do that, and then
Ah!
shut up. So I'll just say for flavor
like
purposes,
the
and for the
Finns.
fact that I don't feel like having y'all have to do this like step by fucking step. You can sort of see like in front of you for like 5 feet at best. So like you can all technically see each other at this current moment.
Even with
Black
dark vision?
Yeah, no, dark vision as well.
it's more of a magical darkness, so you would basically need like blind vision at that point.
Hmm.
Calypso,
Can we
are
like
you
light
here?
a? Oh. Hello?
Ah, well, at least we found you.
Calypso, you didn't happen to see a red tiefling woman anywhere around here, have you?
No, I haven't seen. I can't see a goddamn thing. All right, I can only see some
Okay.
of you in front of me.
So right now
Just
there are 4 directions that you can go. Forward, backward, left, or right.
let's see if I can hold up the star pendant and see if it does anything. Like it's just like activate light. Oh.
No, it's not the holy symbol of Ravenkind. It can't cast daylight. You hold it up, nothing happens.
This is why I stick to spirits and not magic.
Is it like if you could see the eyes through the Plague Doctor mask right now, you hold the thing up and you like squint your eyes really hard trying to like channel something through it and nothing happens, you go, fuck this. Just
Yeah.
put it down.
We can't light anything, can we? Like a torch or anything?
It would only give you like an extra like foot or so of light. Most of it seems to be choked out by the darkness at this current moment. It's for flavor, don't worry.
Well, okay, that's fine. What directions? should we go?
Let's see, we were facing this way. We were facing forward when we were looking in the mirror. I think we should go backwards. So, Calypso, you take the first step away from me.
All right.
All right,
She's gonna step
Calypso, you are
backwards.
stepping backwards? Okay. You step
Yep.
back and bump into something solid. Something that shifts under your back. And as you turn, the darkness melts away slightly to reveal a bulbous creature. A large, milky white eye flicks open as a beholder zombie advances on you.
Oh, good.
Now let me
Oh,
get,
God,
let me
damn
get the
it.
encounter page back up because I fucking closed it because I'm a genius.
Well, kind of like.
we let you be in charge.
We'll just kind of like, well, as she like flexes her wrist and hands a little bit, and her claws just like extend out of her like her nails. Time to get to work.
Oh shit, which one is that?
The pain is
Here
but
it is.
momentary.
Oh god damn it! It has them in there. All right, I'm just not gonna put them in it. Okay, roll initiative.
God damn it.
That's crazy. Nat 20.
Same.
I got a fucking 6.
Got a 6.
All right,
So did I, but I got. Oh, we both rolled.
Origin, what did you get again? It didn't register.
He rolled
I'm seeing a 23 for Origin.
Yeah, we both got 23.
Look at this: 23,
But he-
22,
Alpha
21,
unmuted.
23.
His is a dirty 20. Mine's a
Mine's not a
natural.
dirty 20.
Is it?
Eskin,
It's not?
It's just,
It's an
it's
18.
not, no, it's an 18.
Oh, it's 18.
It's a
Never
23.
mind.
It's not dirty 20.
Never mind. Okay.
Eskinor, Shu, shakes hands, rolling natural ones on initiative despite being people who go in the front.
Yep.
Well-
We're here. We're in it.
Slowly but surely.
I will protect us.
Bro, I've rolled 4 or 5 natural ones tonight.
Aski got a 6.
Uh,
Aki got a 21. Was that right? A 21 for you, Aki? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Cool,
That's exactly right. That's what I got.
Right. We start at the top of the order with Calypso.
well, fuck.
Well, let me actually really quick for you
Fix the
guys.
music,
I'll just
I'm guessing.
no.
He's like, I don't want to fuck at this thing.
Yeah, look, it's working right now, and that's what matters. And I cannot do a token for a beholder zombie. Dick. So I'm just gonna use some other large token then.
Just a beholder?
Nope, nothing.
Really?
Let me double check. Hang on.
Yeah, beholder
Yeah,
is
nope.
here.
Not for me.
Zombie. Oh, no. Monster isn't in
So
DM.
if you could,
DM
yeah,
content library.
yup, that's what I'm saying. I hate this shit. Just give me something that's fucking large that I can use that I can just relabel as a fucking beholder, please and thank you. Fucking shit.
If you go into the, I was gonna say, if you go into the monster filters, you can sort by size.
Yeah, that's
Threw
what
a
I just
line in
did.
there.
You know, sometimes you're just going to roll with what you got. I'm just going to clear up some space here, even though this is not exactly where you are in this current moment. I'm just going to give you all some battlefield to work with.
Oh my goodness, it's a lion.
Shut up. No, it's not.
I put it there.
Beholder zombie. There.
Beholder Zombian.
Okay, Calypso, your turn.
Baloo!
Falu?
Baloo!
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry.
Oh
I
my
was blowing
God.
my nose.
Every time, without fail.
I was blowing my nose.
You're good.
um, I don't think I want to get in close. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Whoop. Dirty 20.
Okay, and perception is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Hey,
You are unseen.
awesome. Oh, sorry. Whoops. I'm gonna move up her there,
Okay.
and then that's all I got.
All right. Up next is Erigen. Guilty
All
muted
right.
too. Okay.
1 second. I added a token. I can't see it. So
Oh, I got you. Boink.
So Urgin's gonna kind of snap, and a drake spawn, like kind of forms out of mist, and then becomes solid into a purplish drake. And remember, exactly how this works because I always fuck this up. Because I believe that's a bonus action.
What are you trying to do? What, the calling your Drake?
Yeah.
I do believe it was a bonus action, yes.
No, it's an action.
Ah. Bummer.
Yeah, the summoning is a full action.
But he does...
However...
I do believe he goes on your initiative, right?
Yes, he does.
So, yeah.
So... I'm trying to... Because this is not... There's no actual wall in front of us, right? It's just... That's...
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
dark,
it's
huh?
just... I'm just giving
just
you
all darkness.
space.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just checking something really
Yeah,
quick
I'm
because the
gonna...
fog of war is actually blue on my side, and I want to make sure I... Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I erased all the fog of war in the space that I was doing shit in there.
Yeah, you gave us.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any pieces that I missed in the upper right corner where there's all the blue from the aquarium.
Okay. And then...
I mean, it looks like there might be a small piece like right here.
Let me see. I'll move this over here. Is some of it blocked off?
Oh yeah, I can see it's over the top of the token. Yeah.
Okay. Let me. What the fuck did I just do?
Yeah, well, you're doing that.
You can see it on.
Hold on.
And you got it.
Sick. Can confirm?
Yep.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else, like... I can do other than have the Drake go at.
Can't you like Hunter's
So
Mark
yeah,
or some shit?
that's really...
Can't you like Hunter's Mark or some shit?
I'm just trying to make sure I can do that, and yeah. Alright, so gonna Hunter's Mark on it.
Alright.
Pretty much gonna pull
Gilt's pick
the
a
bow
color.
out, point at a color.
Yeah, pick a color for the border that I'm gonna put on for your Hunter's Mark.
We'll do... We'll do parchment. Because that's the
What
color
a
on
lame
there.
ass color, dude.
Look, alright.
I was kidding. Shut your face.
Alright,
Mask
gonna
color
point at him.
is-
Smart ass. Gonna point at him, gonna
It's a
mark.
very arid.
Yeah.
And then also with the same, like, as I'm marking him, I'm gonna say kill, and the Drake is going to jump and
All right. Yeah. Drake flies on in. Do you want him like in front here, or
quite
like more
literally.
on this side?
It's gonna like, because I'm trying to think of how the actual zombie is. Just gonna kind of like fly in,
Yeah. Well,
try to
it's
grab onto it and bite him.
yeah. Let me give you like a line
In
really quick.
essence.
Like it is essentially looking in this direction at the moment.
Okay. All right. Let me go over here to actions because this thing's running slow as right now. Pissing me.
Did you get good?
Yeah,
Do that.
get good is
Where
crazy.
did it go?
Oh, dude, there was a bot that came into my my chat on stream, and I banned it with the reason "get good, scrub."
Oh yeah, that will
All right, and
account for less.
it's gonna take a bite. 20.
Yes, that hits. Go ahead and give me damage.
All right, that's gonna be 6 damage
I have to keep flipping
there.
back and forth.
Yeah, I'm trying
Now all of a sudden,
to get down to it
Well, that said it was
because
10.
the bite.
But it was yeah. So 10
Oh
damage
yeah,
total,
hold
right?
on. For the hold on.
dude.
'Cause
Why
the
is
Drake
this
bite,
not?
The Drake bite is listed as a D6 plus 4.
Yes. That hold on. This thing's running slow as fuck, bro. I apologize.
No worries.
Do-do-do.
Hey, at least you can hear people and don't have to flip between like two screens in order to not get lagged out of Discord.
And then it's gonna do an extra d6 of acid damage as it bites
Okay.
because of its draconic essence. That's what I was looking for.
Got you.
Sorry. Can I help you, dog? What do you need?
And that's
Me
all.
too.
You gotta go
That's all
potty.
Oh
Aragen's
my
got.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Up next is the good Sir Bartholomew Denworth.
Very, very magic man, Mr. Magic Man,
Mr. Magic Man.
Mr. Magic Man.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
So I swear to God.
He's
You good, Shu?
Pretty much you all just see a purple dragon just
No, I'm not.
appear out of mist, fly at this thing, and just start biting the shit out of it. For flavor.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, like it dives its teeth in. You see like a burst of acid come from out of where it bites.
Incredible.
What's
Can I trade initiatives with Shu? Or is it too late to do that?
It's too late.
I think it's at the start of your turn.
You also
Oh.
already took your initiative. So
That's
that'll get
true.
you go-
Yeah, you also took your turn.
I mean, I meant never mind. Forget it. Sorry.
For the next round, would you want to?
Yeah, that's fine.
So what we'll do is we'll go through the initial initiative order, and then the next turn we'll start with Jewel at the top.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Lay it
Well, I
on,
must
boy.
say this. Well, I must say this is exciting. It is going to be an honor and a pleasure to fight among all of you. What ho! And he's going to throw a just a simple. You said the beholder is looking away from us right now.
No, it is looking in towards the room.
Oh, so it is. We are in a closed room.
No, like in that direction. I mean. I just
Okay.
to make it easier for you to sort of.
It's looking at us.
What ho? And I will throw a firebolt cantrip
Alrighty. Oh,
at the beholder. That is going to be a 25
Hello?
to hit.
that
Someone
will
else is
hit.
gonna need a screen share. My Discord just completely crashed.
Alrighty, I'll do it. It's not a problem.
Here, let me see if I can.
I can share the screen.
I got it. It's not a problem. Come on, Discord.
Got it?
Where are you at?
Sorry, the last like 10-15 minutes of switching between Discord and the map, my computer and Discord just were completely stopping to the point where I heard no voices. I flip over and then everyone's voices were catching up at like 3
It's gotta
times.
be a Discord issue. Cause
Yeah,
It's-
It happens to me.
being a shit.
It happens to me every time.
I keep clicking share screen and it's not sharing a screen. It's not giving me a screen to share.
Got you.
Give
I
me
got
1 second.
you.
I can. You got it?
Yeah.
God, hold it down. Hold it down. God, I can't. Will not deal with this.
As soon as
Easy, you got it.
ECD's got me. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you very much.
He had no problem, man. You know how we do it in the hood. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right.
Yep. Wunderbar. Thank you very much. Okay, so yes, 25 does hit on the firebolt. My apologies.
That's going to be 24 fire damage.
Woof. Yeah, you fucking hit this thing pretty damn hard with that firebolt.
Ha!
Over the table, I did send you a message real quick, Hambo.
Oh, allow me to take a look.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude. Oh,
We need-
there goes the screen share thing. Hang on, I have to cancel out all these screen shares. So hit the screen share button a bunch.
Seems as though Gil had the same issue I did.
The wonders of technology.
Yeah, sure wonders.
I like the C3PO voice.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I loved that movie.
Quite a classic.
Okay, understood. Got it.
All right. Anything else from you, Bartholomew?
He is going to witness the result of his spell on the Beholder Zombie, which is a creature he has not encountered before. So he's going to sort of duck. He's going to sort of duck in between these two much more physically capable-looking companions of his down here, and just go over here and begin to scribble on some parchment about for the rest of his turn. He's just going to scribble like, yes, large tentacled mass, undead, susceptible to fire.
So you're just basically taking
Horrid
notes for
sight.
yourself?
Oh yes, of course.
Wonderful. I love it.
He's like Bane, but with everything instead of just animals.
Hey,
All right,
quick.
all right, Jewel, we'll go get it.
Shing.
Well, go get it.
Love it.
Go absolutely mad on that lad over there.
Yeah, good idea. Going behind the two with the lowest initiative.
Ta-ta.
Cheerio, good sir.
All right.
It seems you've been caught unawares. It's that way.
Oh, I'm very aware, even if my rolls don't seem like it.
And that'll be the end of Bartholomew's turn.
Right on. Aki, you are up. Jewel, you're on deck.
All right. I'm gonna look over real quick.
Oh, I'm on deck?
Did you say it's fire? You said fire, right?
That's what I tried, and it seemed to have worked.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. I can understand some fire. I can understand some fire. All right. Let me get my gauntlets topped up. Let me get my gauntlets topped up. Let me see if this works now. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, 17 does hit.
Okay.
For those of you
So-
wondering, Aki uses his gauntlets to fight, but the way he does it is he essentially charges his gauntlets with magical energy and disperses it through punches.
That's pretty dope.
So the to hit is the normal weapon attack, and then the damage will be the spell damage.
Okay. So, as I charge up my gauntlets, all right, that's why I step up a bit. I'm just gonna say, you can't have my friends. And I'm gonna see if the thing needs to make a Dex 14 save.
Dex 14. That is a 17.
How dexterous is this zombie beholder?
Well, let's see.
Well, with a natural 18 minus 1,
So
not
supposed to be
not
dexterous, but
very
pretty good at the moment.
usually, yes.
It was ready for that.
We will say, since he passed the save, you hit, but it's a glancing blow. Go ahead and roll the damage. He's going to take half.
Alrighty. Rolling damage.
There we go.
It's 9.
Take 9 damage. And Sacred Flame is radiant?
Yes.
Right? Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Thank you. Right,
Wow, what a
anything
fantastically interesting application of magic. And Bartholomew begins to jot that down as well.
For those of you that have played
Alright.
3.5, this creature would now be classified as bloodied.
Already? Wow.
Alright. So,
Fire no like.
Well,
So
I
this
felt
is what I'm
like
going
I felt
to
like
do.
having you guys fight 2 of them would have been stupid. Creature is only
Boy,
a,
do you regret that decision!
creature is only a CR 5.
Huh.
What'd that mean?
It means it's
CR is
usually
challenge rating.
meant to handle.
Oh.
Usually it's like helps dedicate. The higher the challenge rating, the higher the party of adventurers to take it out. Usually.
Generally speaking, it would be a challenge for 4 level 5 characters
Does a 22
to engage
hit?
in combat with.
Absolutely does.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do the same spell. So
Okay.
do we just say it'll just take half of the damage again?
No, I'll roll a separate
or
save.
you wanna roll it? Okay.
That one it fails.
Okay.
Oops.
So that's just gonna take 7. I didn't roll that high. But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. We just
It's
keep cracking. We
alright!
just never stop.
But yeah,
Okay,
if you ever do
third
decide that you want to, I will allow you to, instead of using magic, you could just hit him.
Okay. Well, this one is a crit, so could I roll the bludgeoning damage with the
Yeah, just roll.
spell damage?
What we'll do is because another deck save, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me. Okay, that's also a fail.
You could just
so
double
go-
the damage dice.
Well, what I'm gonna do is give me regular bludgeoning damage for the quote unquote gauntlets, and then we'll also add the spell damage in. Because you're basically with a crit, you're hitting with
Okay.
extreme force.
Okay.
Okay, so rather than doubling die, it's including both measures of damage for the stuff.
For him specifically.
Yeah.
All right. So roll. Okay, so that one stuck with the bludgeoning damage on it because I rolled that with.
If you right click
see.
it, you should be able to just have it be normal.
Okay, yeah, there it goes.
11.
Or it's supposed to be a 1d8, but
What were the dice on that? Let me see.
let me look back at the game thing. It was a 1 and a 5.
Okay, here's how I'll do this. Odds, it's the 1. Evens, it's the 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this to everyone. It's evens, so he will
Okay,
take
even.
5 plus 5 for 10. And he
And
did
then
fail his deck
the-
save.
Okay, rolling that. 17.
Right on.
That's a lot of damage.
That was a
So
lot of
would you
damage.
say? So that was a weapon attack, right?
Yeah.
Would you say the Drake can see it?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
feel like
Roll
I have,
1d6 of acid damage on that as a reaction from the Drake for an infused strike.
He has mud in your eye.
Give it some more acid.
Aki, roll that d6.
Oh,
He's giving you an extra d6 to tap.
roll that d6.
We get.
Bless two.
Oh, exactly what I had rolled on the one to determine what damage it would take.
Me and you aren't. Well, we're one and the same, kid.
Alright, anything else from you, Aki?
No, sir. Those are my 3 attacks.
Alright. Precious Jewel.
It's your turn, dude.
Tell me
Get him.
where it hurts. At like blocky fast speeds, she kind of rushes over to the beholder zombie, and her claws extend out, and she's going to start with her.
Right on.
Bro, that's 6 natural ones tonight.
Oh my god.
You need to change your dice, my friend.
Brother!
Oh no.
We're losing them fast.
Bro. Can I do anything this one shot? Oh my god.
Tell you what,
Jeez.
I would like
That's
to
how I
offer
roll for
you
Strahd.
a deal, Shu.
Oh god, alright, deal with the double. Alright, what you got?
30 HP for a reroll.
Oof.
I'll do that.
Come on.
38. Alright, hold on. Caveat to that. If I miss again, can I restore half that?
If you miss again, it'll only be 20.
Fair.
It's a.
You know what? I think that was worth it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good, very good.
Man, that
Very
30 health was
nice.
worth it, wasn't it?
That's a crit.
Alright, Precious Jewel. How does this beholder zombie die?
Oh shit.
Chris, that is 6.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know, And she dashes off like
Like
Have
a
you ever
cat.
seen
Like a-
Ruby when like her cloak kind of like
Yeah.
travels fast?
Yep.
Like she moves like that. She approaches him, claws extend right into into the side of it, keeps going, drags her claws through it, and then swipes, and then just like anime style, the blood just bursts out from behind her like a delayed second after.
Yeah. It explodes
Ooh.
in streaks
Right in
of
the
blood,
jugular.
and it
Coating the Drake companion.
begins to coating the Drake companion, and then slowly, essentially, becomes undone.
Ooh,
Quite
Right.
interesting.
that was a lot of blood right
Right.
there.
So it was 16. So we have to roll
Just
a
kinda, like,
con
flex her
save
hand
of
a little bit.
21, which it fails
Huh?
at a 20. So it is completely destroyed. Oh wait, no, the damage is from a critical hit, so that doesn't even matter. The undead fortitude it has. If damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a con save with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit, which it was.
Nice.
Right.
So
I would like
if it would
to
have been a regular
use my
hit,
flurry of blows technique. I'd like to use my flurry of blows on myself for hands of healing. So I'll spend 1 key point, and each hand that I use on myself, I get 1d8 plus 4 healing back.
Shu,
Anyone else
don't
need
even
healing?
bother. Because
All
as
right, I
you
won't even
defeat
bother.
the monster, a white light washes over you. You are healed to full health, and your spell slots are refreshed, as the white burns brighter until it's blinding, and you feel the world changing around you once more. You open your eyes to the familiar setting of the tavern again. Except
fuck's
that
sake.
someone has turned all the lights off. The moonlight is washing through the windows, and you can still see, but there's something eerie about it, and the tavern is oddly silent. There's no sound of voices from below.
You said moonlight.
Mhm.
But it was morning when we arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Glance
Real quick,
over here. Is the mermaid in here?
No.
hey Tools.
I think we're still not home. We're back yet.
Hey Tools. Hey Tools.
Oh, turns to look at him.
I have my hand up. High five. That was some good fighting back there.
There's like like you see like there's a moment she doesn't like respond, but then like her ears kind of flicker and like oh hey, that's kind of nice, and then she gives you a little high five.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna hit you
Despite
for
the fact
3d8
you
rate.
kinda-
He's gonna hit you for 3d8 rating damage when you do that.
No, you get 1d8 plus 4 healing back. If you had a cramp in your hand at all, it is now restored back to normal.
Thank you. I don't get cramp
Urgent's given
I do a
the
lot of finger rubbing.
Drake some scritches, and as it's like doing the acid tongue bath, getting the blood off from the beholder.
You just completely cut out, brother.
Cleaning off the beholder things off of his Drake.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Wait, I want to join in. Wait.
All right, so
Yeah.
what would y'all wish to do? Do you want to have a look around? Do you want to head back downstairs? Like,
Absolutely.
what is the
Yeah,
plan?
I think
Yes.
I'm gonna put my stoat kind of on top of my head.
Yeah, it lets out like as you pick him up, he lets out like a little chitter, and then you put him on top of your
Gonna,
head,
like,
almost like how you had seen with Erin with her gecko.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
kinda
likes to be a paw.
I'm gonna shake my hands real quick as like the rest of my the charges of my magic like lowers out, so I can like not have to worry about nobody getting hurt from my gauntlets. They're just like regular metal again. And I'm gonna be like, all right, let's go look around for some clues.
The fact that
the what?
the mermaid is not here is a concern.
Yes.
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah,
Yeah, if any
I
of
don't
you
like that either.
if any of you are going to have a look around in a room, roll me an investigation check.
Oh fuck!
Dirty 20.
Well, that's a 22.
That's a 20. That's a 22.
I got
Hold
a
up.
12.
Wait a minute. It's a chopper. Hold up.
Oh
Wait a minute.
shit.
It's a chopper.
Are you alright with your rolls?
Calypso.
Get to the chopper.
Hold
No.
up. Wait a minute.
You find 75 GP.
She kind of.
And who else rolled high? Aki. You
Yeah.
find 50 GP.
Oh, look at that. Found some gold on the ground. Why is there just gold on the ground?
Be careful if you don't take damage from it.
That's a wall, Will.
I will mend your.
Is
I picked up
that
some
better
gold.
for you?
Indeed.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the gold has any effects on me. Thank you, though, Duel.
You are going into that room there? Okay. Yeah. The room is silent and dark. You see no signs of life.
I would like to check here in the storage room with my 12 to see if the stain that I cleaned earlier is still cleaned.
Yeah, it's still clean.
Alright, so
I'm
that
gonna-
leads me to believe this is the same place as before, and not another extra dimensional thingamajiggy.
You said there was a door
Urgent.
in this room?
Just checking
Oh,
to see.
it was just,
I think it's the one that goes down.
yeah, just this doorway here. Erigen, 50 GP.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
ooh.
Yeah, all of the rooms are eerily empty and quiet. Although most of the rooms up here were already like that before.
Well, maybe we should go back downstairs, see what's going on.
As Calypso says that.
You'll notice when you walk back over to the thing that Erigen is riding on the Drake.
Well, that's an unusual sight.
That's kind of cool. You could ride your dragon.
No,
Yeah, don't try this at home.
no signs of anything on the wall over here where I saw the portal open up.
No.
Well,
Come on,
let's
let's
go!
let's investigate downstairs.
Alright, and you all make your way over to the thingy-majig. And in... Oh, it says something went wrong. Please hold.
Yeah, yeah. I've had to refresh the page
Let's
every time the
refresh
map
me.
changes.
Bring everyone over here.
Man, it's interesting how it's nighttime, the moon is out, and no one's here. Yet we can still hear the morning seagulls.
Shut the fuck up,
No.
dude.
We could hear
Here's
the
Twitch.
seagulls when we were fighting too.
These are nighttime seagulls, guys. These are nighttime seagulls. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
not
they get
nocturnal.
hungry for the
They're
fish.
nocturnal,
You know what
exactly. They
you know
have
what you
different-
hear more than seagulls?
See,
The
Aki
sound,
knows what
the
I'm
sound
talking
of
about.
glass crunching under your feet.
What the fuck happened?
broken glass. Be careful not to step in it.
Me, it's.
That
Ow.
wouldn't happen to be glass from a water tank, would it?
I'm gonna investigate. Can I see? Can I investigate the glass?
The tank was upstairs. If there was going to be glass on the floor, it would have been up there, not down here.
Oh, is this not also the same
No,
tank?
that's essentially like a stage that's covered by a curtain.
Wait, so the place that had the mermaid in it has shattered glass on the ground?
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh my
bar
God.
has shattered glass.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this drawing? Oh god.
Oh, dude, I got you. Don't worry. Just choose erase, make the size bigger.
This is why you don't do
Working
graffiti everywhere again,
together.
Ras.
I was
Working
trying to do the ping
together.
thing. I clicked the wrong thing.
It's cool.
It's all your fault,
He's
man.
bad. He's bad.
Can't believe you did that.
What's wrong with you, man? You're a nut job. You're a real nut job.
I'm sick in the head. I cast fireball.
At
I have
your own
evasion.
feet.
Everywhere.
Come on, bring it
Level-
on. I'll punch that fire out.
Level 9.
I'll punch that fireball in its stupid fucking face.
I never asked
I-
before, but is there food on this table over here?
No, I think he said that all the tables were empty.
Yeah, now
No,
everything.
I meant on this
yeah.
long
Over there in
table.
the VIP area, everything is empty now.
Oh fuck! I was hungry.
There was food on there. It was a feast on there, but you missed
I know how to
out.
cook.
Well,
You know how to
we're
cook
not
this
VIP, Aki.
Yeah, you're right. I would.
Also, as you're all looking around, the main thing that you notice, Aki, because he stood out to you, you don't see or hear Goblin John. Better
Where's
yet,
the
you
music?
don't hear or see anyone.
Wait a minute. Where's the music? Where's the Goblin John at? He's the best part of this place. There's something wrong
Are we
here,
sure
guys.
about
There's
that?
something-
Standards
I
are pretty
mean-
low.
For this place? Come on. He was the best thing here, at least for here. You thought
Yeah,
the Aaron
at
girl was
13,
better?
I'm investigating the organ piano thing.
Nice 13 natural one.
Just a.
I feel you, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I
was
know.
it? Was it
Get
in
the
that
kitchen.
one? Wait, wow, dude, way to bury the fucking lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking organ, dude. Okay, Aki, stay where you are.
Okay.
Jewel, you can go ahead and stop right there. Bartholomew will resolve you first. You're walking up to the door. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to take a peek outside.
Alrighty, you attempt to open the front door, and the door does not budge an inch. It feels like there's something heavy
Oh.
on the other side holding it shut. Whatever it is, it's solid. The glass under your feet is louder here, and you notice there's more of it leading in a trail. Precious Jewel, the few bottles that are on the shelves are broken or open and empty. Basically, like what you would expect to see in like essentially a mirror world, where instead of the place being very well stocked, it's very like the stock is very thin and few and far between.
I knew it. We haven't left the mirror.
So we're still in the mirror.
Potentially.
Alright.
Aki, you find yourself in the kitchen. The windows are completely shattered, and you notice that the glassless windows are significantly wide. A sea breeze is coming through them, ruffling your hair slightly.
I peek my head out the window.
Okay, yeah, it's dark outside, moon's out.
That's it. Dixie.
Well,
I mean, that'd be our way out of here if the door is barred.
I think
there's an open window out here, guys. If we wanted to get outside.
this version of the tavern is closed down.
Do we take the outside world?
We're in the Twilight Zone.
The issue with that is I don't know if there's going to be clues outside.
Copyright.
Where does the trail of glass that I'm standing on lead?
It as you follow it, I'll go ahead and move your token for you. If you're following it, it's going to lead
Okay.
back around this way. It actually cuts between these tables, comes up and leads to the kitchen.
I'm telling you, we gotta go outside.
And then the trail would
I want to
continue
win.
up to the windows over here, because there's also one on, where the fuck's my point in ping? On this wall as well. And that would be the easier one to climb through compared to this one, because there's this whole prep station directly in front of that window.
Well,
Kind of looks back at
Let's
the other.
venture on.
well, scratch that. Maybe investigating outside is the play.
Let's go. Let's go. See, I told you about my.
Backs up a little
you
bit.
Like my brother.
Rush through.
Good job, look. Okay.
Slips through the window.
Okay.
Origin, how would you feel about some fresh air?
Ooh, I like the way they did that. As I run and get a head start. And then
One at a time.
jump
We're
through the window.
gonna do this one at a time, okay? Everyone is going to be making their way out the window. As you are making your way out the window, make me a dex save, please. Okay, you pass.
18.
All
Cat
right.
lands on her feet.
And whoever is next.
Heroic inspiration.
Heroic inspiration.
There you go, you're
19.
good. Alright, so go ahead, slide yourself on out.
Fuck. 16.
You pass.
Okay. Backflip.
Ooh, everyone's going out so stylish.
Escanor, give me a dexterity save.
21.
21, you are good.
21.
21.
Come on, Bartholomew, it's just you now.
After you, Origin.
Oh yeah.
It's just you now. Go ahead, Eric.
Origin, your Drake
Jesus
makes it out
Christ.
fine.
Thought they were gonna fly on the dragon. That's why I didn't think of anything of it.
Probably wouldn't fit riding on the dragon.
And then
Oh,
you,
you're right.
you're
You're
not
totally
going to be
right.
able to fit riding on the dragon. You have to go separately.
Roll your deck save, guilds.
Backhand swings right out there.
A 25.
Yeah, you make it on through. Bartholomew, it is now
Nice.
correctly just you now.
Bartholomew walks in. As he's approaching the wall, he's going to use benign transposition to just put himself
Where
on
did
the
I
other
what?
side of the wall.
Very well done.
Coward.
All
Too
so
right.
Never mind.
Where did I what? I'm
You
sorry.
see,
I was just
my
wondering
brother
where
was kinda
Origin
like
and the-
you. You're a little too soft, you
the
know,
Drake
a little
went,
too clean
'cause
for
I
him.
was just putting
He's a
everyone
little-
just
he's a little
outside of the
bit-
thing.
Oh, why are you so far off?
I was
You
just
really
I
wanted
was
out
just
of
putting
here.
everyone right
I'm s-
here. Yeah, where the fuck? Jesus
He's
Christ.
all the
dude.
way over there.
I'm so far away.
Hello.
Well, I was trying because I have them
They
connected,
just-
no,
so
it's
I
just-
was
yeah,
just
it
putting
just-
them where I
yeah,
could see them.
it just disappeared on me, so I just didn't know what happened.
Anyway, Bartholomew will just silence the haters, so to say. What? I don't like tearing my clothes.
See,
Don't
my
blame
brother,
you.
my brother. I understand, but you know what I mean. This is a little soft for us. Me and my brother, we get a little gritty. You know what I'm saying?
You really do love your brother.
That's my man. As I promised you. I love that dude. He's been with me always, man. Y'all gotta meet him. He's the best. He's literally the best.
I look forward to it one day.
What is the reason for the two of you traveling separately right now, then?
Well, the situation with that is he sent me over here to just get away from some
While y'all do
people
a little
because
bit of
he said
RP, I'm
that
gonna
I
run
was-
and take a pee
I
pee.
was he said I was a little
PP.
bit of a hothead. I didn't handle the situation good, so he said I needed to go cool my head down. So he sent me to the beach. He thought this
Well-
was good for me.
Well, for as long as I've seen you, you've been pretty cool, pretty
Yeah,
chill.
I've had a pretty cool vacation. You know what I mean? I've really mellowed out a little bit. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good.
The fish has been.
Awesome, awesome.
What is, well, I suppose if you don't mind me asking right now, I know the time is a bit awkward to be discussing this, but what is everyone else's reasons for taking a brief respite on the water?
Just to see new things, of course.
Oh, I can empathize with that.
Is that all?
And you know, just traveling with Jax, of course. He's my
His
old.
name is Jax. I love it.
Yes, his name is Jax. Jax
about
is my
you,
little
Jewel?
It would
stoat.
have been better if his name was Daxter, though. To be fair.
That would have been better because he's a red color.
I mean, it's a reference to the same thing.
What
Jewel
about you,
kind of like,
Duel?
glances over at everyone, looks forward. Oh, more work than vacation.
Yeah,
What
it
you
feels
working
like it
on?
now.
No, I traveled the sea more so for work, but it turned into something of relaxation once I. There's a flicker of her tail for a moment as she looks away from everyone. The food was quite good.
Ah, you gotta distract it.
Kind of glances over him, and there's almost like an aura of like something like monstrous as he kind of.
It's like, oh,
I
well,
deal with monsters all the time, but I understand. I gotta get lost in the food too. It was really good. What did you eat? You like fish, right? Did you have the giant tuna that they had over there?
There's like flicker of her like her ears, like almost like she's excited just remembering it, but she like keeps her voice kind of like down, just like it was quite good.
Oh, what about the yellowtail? Remember when they did the yellowtail with the?
The yellowtail was very much in my memory.
Yeah,
Anyway, I was simply
we should go to the buffet after this.
I was traveling more so on a spiritual understanding, if it makes sense. Much to do about my medical profession, but it's hard not to relax on the sea.
I sent a photo of
Oh,
a stoat
nice.
should look like. Yeah, that's what it's kind of like a weasel, but it's not.
Yeah, it's in the same family.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Where'd you
kind
put
of
it at?
hunt like in the chat for one shots.
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, I also don't have access to the chat.
Oh, let me give you
Sure.
access.
Oh,
Really
the-
quick. Yeah, give him access really quick.
Yeah.
I
Since
got
I
it.
remember how to do that.
I got it.
I don't know how to do that, so.
I was gonna say, if y'all didn't get it, I was gonna give it.
There you go. Now you should be able to.
He's a little guy, just a
Alright, let me
little
check the
dude.
member list.
The idea of it of Jax just chasing and just like trying to grab Jules' tail. It's just like, get it out, get it out.
Oh, I did see I just saw the
Yeah.
GIF that you put into a D&D General Rast for when you
Yeah,
you all
for the light.
teleported. So fucking good.
I thought it apt.
Quite.
Very apt. That's exactly how I was feeling.
Yeah.
All right, so you are now out of the tavern. Where do you wish to go? Do you wish to make your way back towards the beach?
I want to look
Oh,
at
yes.
the front of the building where we found the body.
That does seem like the best course of action to take, unless there's any sort of obvious trails or anything that kind of became the glass trail as they entered the tavern.
No trail of any sort. Nothing in front of the tavern.
Suppose it's. Is
Hmm.
there any sort of like activity going on in the town? Like, is it like?
It's
dead
just a
quiet,
tavern
or,
on
like-
an empty island.
Oh,
That's
What
quite
about our
odd.
boat?
I guess we're going to the beach to check.
All right. The sand shifts under your feet as you stand upon the beach again, this time at the back of the inn. The moonlight casts an unearthly white glow over the palm trees stretching above you. A moment later, you notice another glow. This from the side of the tavern, a strange shade of green. The glow is, in fact, the ocean itself. The water seems to be alive, tiny orbs of light lifting from the water and dancing into the sky. It's peaceful, if a little strange. A solitary figure is sitting at the end of the dock with a fishing rod in their hands. A bucket is sitting next to them. So there's how many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6?
I believe so.
All right. The figure seems vaguely familiar, and as they turn around to look at you, Calypso, you realize why. It's the same person you see in your mirror every day. It's you.
It's Calypso?
What? What's going on?
There's a person standing at the end of a dock with a fishing rod in their hands, a bucket sitting next to them.
Yeah.
They turn to look at you,
No,
and
she's-
you specific. Oh, you're just in character. My fault.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that. Sorry, I had
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Yeah,
Damn it.
you see a person sitting at a dock holding a fishing rod with a bucket next to them. They seem vaguely familiar, and as they turn around to look at you, you realize that it is you.
For every one of us.
No,
Or is
just
it
her.
Calypso?
Just Calypso.
Oh. Look, there's
Gen's
two
like
of you?
breathing a little heavy.
Kind of glance over to our resident wizard. What sort of magic is this?
Do I see the fisherman as Calypso?
Actually,
Yeah, I think we are.
everyone roll perception checks.
Okay. So my perception is pretty good. However, as we've noticed throughout
Oh, you're lagging.
20.
this run, my rolls suck. But yeah, that happens whenever I'm on the fucking map or D&D site.
They got an 8.
Yeah,
Dirty
it's-
20.
It's gonna be easy to have this pop out to you. Just waiting on. There it is.
Ergen, probably?
No, it was Bartholomew. We got it. Yeah, the DC was 5. As this figure turns to look at each of you, as their eyes meet yours, they become you.
Wait, did they become
Almost
us?
as if a mirror being turned to face you, and you see your own reflection.
Okay. Alright, so the
Are they within earshot?
Yeah.
Hello? He'll like
Turns,
sort of awkwardly wave.
turns, meets eyes with you, and in response goes, "Hello." Waves back.
What is this place?
Well, some people used to call it the Mermaid's Tail, but it's been gone for a long time.
Squints.
Now what is it?
Right,
What would you call
yes.
this place now?
Turns to look at you, Aki, turns into you, and goes, "I guess you just call it the Old Tavern." I'm trying, okay?
No, I appreciate this. This is great.
No, I like it.
Is this the right side of the mirror or the inside?
Now that is a wonderful question. Pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing down. As far as I know, this is the right side, but I couldn't truly be certain.
Where is Kana?
Turns to look at you, becomes you. I don't know.
Ergen closes his eyes and goes, and you know how you like close your eyes but you look at somebody
Peek.
without actually like making eye contact? Like, why are you here?
Turns to look at you. Turns into you. I was hoping to get away for a vacation, but of course, some stupid bullshit had to happen again. Sometimes I really wonder if leaving the fucking forest is even a good idea to begin with.
Okay.
This guy gets it.
Nice.
I think he's gonna get a little bit of everybody. Okay.
Will
Everything.
Will turns, looks at you, becomes you, and goes, "Right."
we get back?
Or how do we get out of here? Can you explain that?
Turns and looks at you, Precious, and goes, well, I mean, I don't really... Starts, puts the fishing pole down, reaches into a pack and pulls out a small hand mirror, places it in your hands and goes, this is no place for you. Here. Go home to your loved ones. They must be missing you. You receive one dimension-hopping hand mirror.
Oh. Shit. And I'll
So is that where everyone else went? Are we in a different dimension, per se?
Turns back to look at you, Calypso, becomes you again and goes, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, it feels like the right side to me, but I guess if you're here, and I'm you,
How long?
you probably aren't from
How
here.
long? How long have you been here?
Well, for as long as I can remember.
What do you know about Marcus?
The guy who used to own this shithole? Heard
Yeah,
he
that one.
Heard he sold it off and left. Place sort of fell apart after that.
Who owned it after?
I'm guessing that Kana lady that y'all were talking about.
Try again.
Well,
She was kinda like-
she was his partner. He didn't want to do it anymore. He sold off to her. He left.
Damn it.
He didn't. Kind of holds up her hand, like her paw to kind of like stop Erigen. He didn't die.
No.
And
that's-
what happened to Goblin
crazy.
John?
Ears kind of like fold back in like concern. We found his corpse outside here. Well, not here, but the other side.
I honestly don't know.
What happened to Goblin Joe? That was the dude. Did he ever make it out?
Goblin Joe's as famous if they come.
From last I heard, Goblin John was off somewhere playing the organ again.
Good, good, great. I'm glad he's still up. He's still alive.
A
I'm
small
glad
tear
everybody's
rolls
still
down your
listening.
cheek, knowing that Goblin John is okay.
And a small tear rolls down your mirror's cheek.
So you mean to tell me that you have no idea about anything going on the other side of the mirror?
Well, no. Like I said, I thought this was the normal side. I didn't...
Do people on your side, forgive me for being so pressing about it, did they know Marcus well? Did they like him? Do you know?
Well, I did hear from a few people he was a bit of a bastard, but nothing too egregious. Nothing that would...
Did he use magic on this side?
Here and again. But just like with his attitude, nothing that would truly, I guess you would say, defame his character.
And
So-
what about Erin? What about that? What about the bubbly girl, the ginger hair? What about her?
Oh, you mean the drunk broad?
Yes,
Come
with the
again?
gecko.
Yes,
The
gecko.
busybody, the drunk.
Yeah, the drunk. Last I heard, she cleaned up, got sober, and left.
Can I roll an insight,
What?
please?
Yeah.
Sounds like everybody who was interacting with this tavern is better off when it's gone.
How about all of you roll just straight up intelligence checks to sort of put the pieces together here?
Bro, my intelligence is +1. What is the insight?
I rolled a nat 1. Kill me. Kill me, please.
Wait. You will all have it. That was also a save, Calypso.
Oh, okay. Oops.
It sort of makes sense that the barbarian doesn't really get it.
Well, I got an 11.
So did I.
Dirty 20.
Hey!
Well, the DC was a 10 because
High
you've
five.
been speaking with the other yous the entire time here.
I'm so glad it was a 10.
Everything in the mirror world is the polar opposite for their lives.
We're in the upside down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marcus, who died, is very much alive. He has gone on to do different business ventures with his life. Kana couldn't really cut it here, but realized very quickly that she couldn't and gave up. The bartender is the only one that everything sort of stayed the same for.
Yeah,
He's a
as
universal
customer
constant.
service tends to go.
Yeah. The one elvish sister, from what they tell you, what was the name again? I need to zoom in and read that because I still have the token
Jaina?
sitting here.
Kendril?
Yeah, Jaina now has shut the fuck up, and Kendril has stopped shutting the fuck up. Goblin,
Well, yes, but
Goblin
actually-
John, the opposite of his lie, he is actually a very good organist now.
My guy, for real.
Love that guy.
And Aaron, who had apparently cleaned up her alcoholic stupor, is not quite so. I think we spent enough time here.
Or in
Yeah,
this
let's get the
world-
fuck out of here, please.
In this world, she cleaned up. In the other world, she might not be cleaned up.
Who,
Well, yeah,
Aaron?
because she's...
Yeah, Aaron.
she's-
Aaron in the mirror world, she stopped being a hopeless drunkard. Where in the regular world, she is in fact a hopeless drunkard. Both timelines, though. The gecko is still super matching her vibe and expressions.
I mean, that's fair.
I love leopard geckos. They're so cute. And they're so squishy.
And they always look like they have a big smile on their face.
I know. And then they lick.
My dog.
They look
I've actually, have you guys actually held one?
Seeing it for the first
They're so
time.
squishy.
No, I cannot say I have.
They're so
I'm gonna-
squishy.
I'm gonna use this mirror, and I'm gonna see if I can like activate it to get us back.
Yeah, you all gather around the mirror, and as you stare into it, you feel everything begin to shift again. You open your eyes to find yourself in the same position you were when you first stepped on this island earlier in the day, standing on the pier next to your boat with a dead body lying in the sand.
Back to square one, it seems.
Groundhog Day.
That was... No more portals.
So if we walk up to the body, is it as it was before we came or after we already investigated it?
You turn him over. He does not have the mushroom pendant necklace. Like basically, like
Do I still have it?
yeah.
Okay.
Bartholomew will look inside the tavern.
Approaching the door to the tavern, you hear very loud voices talking. Would you like to listen or walk in?
Listen,
I would like to listen for a moment.
I would also
Alrighty.
like to listen.
We're all huddled around the door listening.
yeah, it's like Scooby Doo, like all on top of one another on the door, ears to the door.
Awesome.
All right, so here is what you hear. Now they've disappeared to who knows where, and we can't do anything.
That solves our problem.
Goblin John thinks this is... See? Goblin John agrees with me. Goblin would agree with an old shoe.
Hey.
We'll open the door now.
Okay, give me 1
Wait a
second.
little longer.
Or is there still more to listen to?
No, there's not.
Oh wait.
No, there's not. There's not other things to hear, because that's all they gave me.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Christ.
It's like, that's all they gave me.
So yeah, we'll enter the tavern.
All right, you all walk in. Let me just really quick. They're out here. He's down here. They're all like gathered like over here. So you all walk in.
What's going on? There we go. Oh my god.
So what would you all like to do now that you have entered the tavern?
Oh god, the fact that they.
All right, everybody, listen up. My man Bartholomew has something he wants to say.
Bartholomew's like shocked, like wide-eyed, like open mouth, like, what?
They all look to Bartholomew expectantly.
Bus, Bartholomew, thrown under.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna need we're gonna need a strength check to see how far you throw him under the fucking bus.
My strength is very low.
This is
I'm not throwing him very far.
You guys, why?
You're doing very good.
It's magic. We got this.
That's a 22 on the strength check.
Oh, dude, you are so far under the fucking bus. You're basically tasting transmission fluid at this point.
elbows Bartholomew. You got this, my guy. You got this.
Thank you, Aki.
I do the I do the flutter fingers as I back away from him.
Oh shit.
Well, here we are.
Well, that's great, Noel. So, what the fuck is going on now?
I bet you're all wondering about the progress we've made on the case.
Mm-hmm. The bartender shifts himself a little bit.
Unfortunately, I believe every single one of you is at fault.
They all look very shocked.
He points at Aaron. You have been drinking him out of house and home. He points at the twins. You have been preventing anyone else from using his VIP service. He points at Goblin John.
You are not an organ player.
He points at the bartender, and you have had the
When he pointed at Goblin John, Aki gave Bartholomew a quick glance like, what you got to say about Goblin John, huh?
You should all be ashamed of yourselves for what you put this man through.
Exactly. All y'all except Goblin John did something to this man's.
She kind of like nudges Aki to kind of be like, "I'm speak," without saying anything.
My bad, my
Like,
bad. Take, take it away.
As you start to hear them get a bit like raucous over like in like the disbelief of you accusing them all, Erin raises her glass, tinks one of her elegant rings against it, and everyone stops and looks at her, and she goes, "Well, you're right. We all had something to do with it."
is this like one of those things where it's like she was acting really drunk and stuff, and now all of a sudden she's like dead sober?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fucking course.
Goblin John steps forward. Well, she's not wrong. We all had something to do with it.
I
Man.
run over to Goblin John
No!
So
and I grab Goblin John by the neck. What do you mean, Goblin John? You were supposed to be my favorite, and you had a part in this?
unhand the goblin.
You're right.
It was Howard's idea. Please let me go. Please, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
I toss him to the left by where the bartender is.
Goblin, ow. Jeez. Hands of a Goliath. Christ. Anyway, the only people that weren't involved were Kana and the mermaid.
A tear falls down my eye.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
Eyes narrow. Where is she?
So you're saying she's not upstairs?
No, the mermaid? No, the mermaid is upstairs as far as we know. But where's Kana?
She was upstairs.
Urgent is now on top of the Drake, and there's like some purple gas that's building up around his mouth. Where
Easy, Drake.
is Kana?
She was upstairs and now she's not.
What do you mean she's
And
not
he's kind of
upstairs?
looking at the twin. He's looking at around, but he like looks at the twins.
They all look increasingly concerned.
Okay. Let's all.
Can we insight check?
Yeah, whoever wants to roll insight, roll insight.
Thank God.
Wow.
Oh my God, an actual good roll?
18.
What is this?
I got a 13.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, they're all being genuinely honest.
Dirty 20.
Last they knew, Kana was upstairs.
All right.
And just so I
Bartholomew will.
understand, Kana is not the mermaid, right?
Correct,
Yeah,
Aki. Bartholomew will hop up onto the bar, and he will say, "All right, everyone. It seems there are two things going on at the same time presently. You all have some explaining to do about why you were getting rid of Marcus. And then there is the matter of Kana's disappearance that must be attended to very quickly. So he points at all of them. You. Explain yourselves.
Me?
We haven't a moment to waste."
Not you. Get over with the rest of us.
All five of them give you the same story. Marcus was a fucking asshole. Kana was the co-owner. They were trying to convince him to sell. He did not want to. So instead, they fucking murdered him so Kana would take sole possession. And plus, Aaron is rich and bored, and the others went along with it.
Right, and
they all do. They all also tell you that if you would have picked any one of them, the rest of them would have gone exactly the same way. They would have agreed with you 100%.
I knew it! This is some Murder on the Orient Express type shit. You can't pull one over on me.
So that leaves the question of what happened to Kana. If none of you are responsible for that, which it doesn't seem like it is, who is left?
That would just leave the mermaid. But it wouldn't make any sense.
Even
Marcus was a warlock, right? How does a warlock get their magic?
And with that,
Look at me, I don't know anything.
We end our session.
Fuck no! It's supposed to be a one-shot!
It was. That was the entire one-shot. That was the entire one-shot. You guys have completed it.
Just so you know, if they didn't give straight answers soon, Erigen was going to unleash a breath weapon.
We know this.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Let me. Where was it? Which one of them was the stronger one of the two?
I'm assuming it was the spellcaster of the two that was stronger.
Yeah. What are the spells?
Erigen just wants to go home.
She was a 3rd level spellcaster, but only had Fog Cloud and Ice Knife. Jaina.
Was the mermaid scared of the sea monster that we optionally skipped?
It was scared of. It doesn't actually say what.
So creative.
So it could have been anything.
Creative liberties of the DM.
Yeah. Let's say for flavor, yes.
So then Kana just like got the shortest end of the stick possible.
Yeah.
The one guy on this island that she likes is dead, and she got abducted to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she got pulled somewhere.
So what you're saying is there needs to be a part 2 where we rescue her from the depths of hell and beat up the mermaid.
All right. Now remember how I said that I was going to talk a little bit about my theory like afterwards.
Sure.
Marcus isn't dead. He's a warlock.
I thought what took her was his patron.
You got a mirror of dimension door in the mirror.
Oh, so you think Marcus
Correction,
fled
it
to the
was
mirror
a-
dimension,
it was
killed his
a-
double,
it
and
was
left
a-
the double there?
It was a dimension hopping hand mirror.
Yeah. A dimension hopping hand mirror, right?
Not
Yeah.
planar. Dimension.
Marcus is still alive in the mirror dimension.
He switched himself.
Whatever
He
you
switched.
say, dude. I
Look,
guess the
I'm
only way.
just
I guess the
speculating.
only way to find out is for me to fucking start writing a whole follow up to a one shot that was like $2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I feel really bad for
Well,
Eskimo.
I gotta go to bed.
He built a barbarian in a mystery campaign and didn't get to attack anything. Like I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel really
Didn't
bad
even get a
too.
fucking turn.
But
All
I
right,
did get
I'm
to
gonna-
enjoy
I'm gonna
it.
head out.
Bed. We'll catch you
Alright,
later.
Salu.
I've
Right.
And 1, 2, 3.
I feel real bad for him. All right. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll do a part 2.
That's why you
There'll
always
probably be a part two.
build a wizard.
Appreciate everyone hanging out in stream. We're doing Curse of Strahd tomorrow, yeah? As far as
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Right on.
as far as
Up to Plaz if he's able to.
Oh yeah, as long as Plaz is up for it. If not,
how are
someone
you
else figure it
feeling
out.
after all that.
Who, me? I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, all I'm saying is if we can't do Curse of Strahd tomorrow, that's part 2 of this one shot.
I'm not staying up for the
The
next
whole
5
thing.
hours writing an introductory part to a follow-up.
Yeah. I think we supposed to just crack this up on a Groundhog Day and just be a big old, not Twilight.
I'll tell
what
you
they call
what.
it,
Here's the
a
deal.
Twilight Zone.
Here's the deal. If y'all do want to continue with this, the only way I'm allowing it is if Goblin John is with you the entire time.
You say that like that's a punishment for one person.
I never said it was a punishment.
Exactly.
Here, I got
would
you,
love
Hambo.
Goblin John.
If you come up for the reason for it, then I'm fine with it.
After we solve the mystery, we sail back with the boats because they're leaving. We have to fight the creature, so this way Escanor gets to hit something.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
The one shot will just be that one encounter.
We can start off with y'all recruiting Goblin John, fighting a Hydra, and then making it back to the other island. The deal goes successfully. You're all paid off.
Was that the second encounter you said you built? Was the Hydra?
No, like I had said when you got into the mirror dimension, there were 4 different directions that you could walk to. Each direction was an encounter. So it was either, let me look back through here. Backwards was the Beholder Zombie. Forward was unicorns. To the right was Onis. To the left was Mind Flayers.
Man, that'd be awkward facing Mind Flayers again with Aerogin.
That would have been really weird.
They're here too, god damn it!
He's like, I can't fucking get away from these things.
Well,
big
rest.
Yeah, big shout out to Plaz for sending me the PDF for this one shot. Big thanks to you guys for joining me, Giltz, Shu, Isagi, fucking Escanor, and Falu who left, and someone that you guys have seen the past few weeks on my Magic streams, Rast.
Yay. Hello. I say at the end.
Screams more often, even if he's kicking and screaming.
You said it like I don't love being here. By the way, if you guys want to see more Rast cameos, why don't you drop a Twitch Prime so that you can watch the entire stream ad free?
Oh my god!
I mean, look, dude, he's not wrong. Yeah, if you have, fun fact, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you can use that for 1 free sub a month. I mean, I don't.
It's one of the best ways you can support your favorite streamers.
Like Hambo.
Yeah.
You say like Hambo. Hambo just is my favorite streamers.
Aw. That's 2 people that have referred to me at one point or another as their favorite streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, guys. We're trying to start a content house. Come on, just sub up, sub up.
Yeah, Isagi was the first, and I managed to spike gorillas right after he said it. And I had never been more proud in my entire life, and it fucked me over. Folks in stream, thank you for watching. We love you. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.